All right, we should be live. World's Worst Podcast, episode 70. That's pretty sweet.
Oh yeah,
With our guest, Chase Almaroad. Thank you for joining us on like super short notice, Chase. You're the best.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I was trying to remember when the last episode you were on there, but
no idea. I think it was
a while back. Yeah, I think so too. I think you might be right
it's
for
been
sure.
A while.
Yeah, man. But yeah, thanks again for coming back, man. It's always nice to have you on. And like I said, thanks for filling in for Kieran, who had some stuff to deal with tonight, so he couldn't be on.
This is oddly enough, it worked out really well. This is like the first Sunday in about a month that I haven't had to work. So
it's meant to be, dude. It's correlative. It's like when you find a dime on the ground and you know that a spirit is trying to speak with you. It's the only way. Yeah, it's meant to be.
What that means?
Yeah, according to this lady at my work, that's what it means. Anyways. I don't. She's pretty credible. All right, let's give her
reputable source. Yeah.
Yeah. She seems to wear some kind of healing crystal on a necklace around her neck. So that's.
She sounds cool.
Yeah. So really, I think she knows what's up.
With the universe.
Yeah. When it comes to like Dan Aykroyd ghost crystal skull shit, she's probably more of an authority than I am about these things. Can't take it away from her. What's up, Lara?
You show us in the chat immediately, Lara.
You baited her with that one. That's not fair.
She
got baited on it. That's not her fault. We don't believe that for a second. So, how's everybody's week been, though? You guys had a good week?
Yeah, it's been all right, but a tired week. I don't know why.
Just one of those, like, burning death weeks that never wants to fucking end?
I think it's because it's dark all the time now, so I'm immediately just like, I'm going to sleep all day.
Dude, there's like snow on the ground here now. I don't know if there is in London for you guys, but...
yeah, there is.
The game begins, dude. It's that time of year again. Time to start shoveling the driveway and falling down my stairs on a fucking 6-week interval I fell down the stairs last winter probably 3 times, I think.
A lot.
Yeah, it's a lot for a fucking grown man. Yeah, like that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? That's like what a child would do who doesn't walk well. But I don't walk good either, so that's a bad analogy. Whatever. It's ridiculous, and it's too many times. So I'm not looking forward to the rest of this fucking year where I just keep slipping down the goddamn stairs, and smashing my ass on the ground over and over and over. The good thing is I'm pretty sure I chipped my tailbone away so much last year that when I do fall this year, there's no more tailbone to hit. You know what I mean? So
that's good.
Advantage me.
Can't break a bone that's not there.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right. But yeah, that's all beginning now, so I'm really, really looking forward to the next like 5 months of this crap. Just fucking cold death, freezing awfulness. Do you guys get a lot of snow where you're at, Chase, or do you avoid lots of it?
It varies year to year.
Yeah.
Like last year we didn't go a single week without having some snow. But it was never a lot. Like it was enough to like cover everything, but the next day it was always gone. But there was not a single week that we didn't have a day like that. So you had to deal with snow constantly.
Consistent annoyance.
Yeah, the year before we had like almost no snow except for one where it just absolutely dumped on us.
And you just got annihilated by it, yeah.
Yeah, just like the most snow we've had in 20 years.
That's insane.
Like it was record snowfall, and it fell fast too. Like literally overnight, suddenly there was like 2 feet of snow.
No, that's too much. That's gonna happen here. Fuck, man. It's like some PTSD
happens here a lot.
Fuck.
Cope is snowboarding.
It was funny because the whole week they were calling for it. It's like 20 plus
true.
inches, 20 plus inches, 20 plus inches, and we're like, yeah, no, it's never gonna do that. And then Saturday night came, and suddenly it was all here. We're like, fuck.
And then it was down. Yeah. Brendan mentioned snowboarding. Have you snowboarded, Brendan? Do you do that? Is that something you do like every year?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I never do. I did it once in like high school on like some ski trip that we went on. You know what I mean? And I was like, skiing? That's stupid. I don't want to ski. And they were like, well, you can snowboard. And I was like, okay, snowboard's cool. I'll fucking snowboard. So I got on the snowboard, and that lasted about like 2 minutes when I started going down the hill.
People have the impression that like, oh, it's snowboarding. It's going to be soft and easy. Oh, no.
No.
Oh, yo, you catch that back edge, you go down on your ass, that hurts. You catch that front edge, you go down on your knees, that fucking hurts.
Skiing is easier.
Yeah, I went sideways on it, and then like to try and slow down and stop or whatever, right? But I didn't really like brace for it. I didn't realize how fast you're actually like gonna go when you do that. And I just like went face into it and just rolled. And then when I rolled over, the snowboard hit the ground again, which caused me to flop flat onto my fucking it was like a cartoon. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And you like get twisted too because your board can't like freely flip over the way your legs get. Yeah, you can get pretty fucked up doing that. I've seen many people break their leg on their first time out.
I could see it for sure, dude. Or like you said, like your legs get caught in like the weirdest angles, and they're locked into a flat piece, right? So it's like you can't like bend your knees separately.
I've definitely seen a couple people like get pulling off the fucking hill by the people with their sled and the thing on the back because they've like busted a leg or something.
I like ate shit on that one, and like just like you know when you
it's a beginner.
You know when you get punched in the stomach and you just like lose all your breath like that.
Yeah,
it was like that. And then like I remember everybody like rolling up being like, "Are you okay?" Blah blah. And I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm totally fine. Like, don't worry about it. I'm good." And then I'll just like roll down to the what are they, like the clubhouse, whatever they call it, and then the rest
chalet.
of the chalet. The rest of my ski trip was spent sitting there in the chalet trying to catch my breath, drinking hot chocolate for the next like 9 hours. So it was a good day, all in all.
It's the same as my fucking first time going, and I just did skiing. Just for whatever reason, snowboarding cost more money. And my parents were like, "Nope."
Oh, really? That's weird.
Yeah, and this was just at Bowler. This was
cool, man.
seventh. This was seventh grade. Seventh grade, and I was like, "This fucking sucks balls." So after about like an hour, I just chilled in the chalet and drank hot chocolate for like 5 hours till we got to leave.
Nice. Like skiing is like notoriously one of the like richest hobbies next to like fucking horse dancing. It's like that's the cost of being cool, bro. It's like why does it cost more to snowboard? It does not make sense. I thought skiing was like hyper. That's why it's always like beautiful slopes today. Wouldn't you agree, Nathaniel? Yes, indeed. And, like stroll down the hill with their monocles on and shit like that. And, like
the only thing shadier than skiing is cross country skiing,
right?
Indeed, yes. Your beautiful powder this morning.
Really bad now. God damn.
Any of you do cross country skiing? That's fucking brutal.
Like the one that like the 7-year-olds do it in town here, where they just like walk with skis on. Essentially, it looks horrible.
But they're like 100-foot long skis.
Yeah,
oh, fuck.
Yeah, I see the old people do it. It's like it's like their lawn bowling of skiing. Shit. Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? It's like the little.
We did that through like Westminster Ponds for like a school trip. And after an hour, I'm like, oh my god! And you can't. It wasn't like a bowler where you can just be like, "Fuck this, I'm out." No, because like you don't know where you're going.
Right? It's like a trail or whatever. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's one.
They're like, all right, we came across this hill. They're like, all right, go down the hill and then sidewalk back up, and then do it a couple times. I did it once. I was like, I'm not sidewalking back up this thing like 8 times.
No.
Fuck you. This sucks.
This seems
like I use skis to go down a fucking hill fast and have fun. I'm not trying to walk in them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like, isn't that the
go
idea?
up the hill, on, like facing it sideways, and just like sidewalk up the hill, and it's fucking.
It's like this is just like the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
What are we doing here?
Yeah, like what is the like? I don't understand it. There's so many things like that make no sense to me or like have no fucking appeal in the slightest. But again, I'm kind of an idiot. You know what I mean? So like maybe it's maybe something's just kind of passed me by.
Out there.
Yeah, so like cross country skiing is definitely on that list. Lara says skiing's so much fun. I've always wanted to try snowboarding.
How many like water polo enthusiasts are out there? You know what I mean?
Water polo is a strange game to me. That's the one where you have the ball and you like dolphin out of the water, right? And you fucking that's some weird shit to me, dude.
Isn't that weird?
I watched the thing.
Some strength though. God, they're probably ripped.
I watched it. I was just gonna say that. I watched a stupid little mini documentary thing about like the women's U.S. water polo Olympic team, and oh my god, those women had like the shoulders and arms of like they were like little gorillas. You know what I mean? Like when they would hop out, like man, they'd be like swimming at full speed, and then they would jump out of the water. You know what I mean? Like a fucking dolphin,
like,
and then in midair,
but then like, with the throwing strength of a gorilla.
Yeah, dude. And their like traps and shoulders are just monstrous. It's like, good lord. And then
there's that like underwater. There's that like hockey water polos, like that underwater hockey one.
Oh Jesus, really? No, I haven't seen that.
What the fuck is that?
That sounds crazy.
Oh, wait, well let's see if I can find it. Let's see.
Oh my god, all these crazy white people sports, dude. This was nuts. They have so many like sub-strange sports that they just invented because they had a pool in their backyard.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Underwater hockey. It's
underwater hockey. That is
tell
the
me,
most.
Tell me how niche that is. They got these stupid little paddle things. They're just little sticks. Look it up.
Okay, hold on.
What the hell is this?
Somebody link that if they can find it.
I just Googled it.
I want to see this shit.
Here, we'll do this. We'll go on there.
Oh. What the? Oh, what the...
Perfect.
Yeah, there we go.
What the hell?
Little sticks.
Okay, hold on, Chad. I'll get it up for you here.
Oh.
What is this?
Those look like the things. They look like the little push sticks you use when you don't want to get your fingers too close to a bandsaw.
For a saw.
Yeah.
Dude, yes.
I'm fairly certain that's what it is.
Totally. Oh, I love the equipment required. Glove, goggle, snorkel, flippers. You're like, oh, so just swimming things. Okay. Oh, and then odd stick.
Or pusher.
You need to wear a jock strap.
Oh yeah, you gotta be like safety first. You know what I mean? You don't want to play around with that. Octopus contest.
What the hell?
This is a very interesting thing to me.
That sport's trash, dude.
Really? Because I think I could be really good at it. I'm an incredibly strong swimmer. You'd be surprised. I could beat you if there was a fucking 40 for swimming. I'd smash
Jesus
you, dude.
Christ! What? The nets are 3 meters.
Well, I guess you're shooting it underwater, right? So it's probably like how big is the like?
Are they? I thought it was like a tiny little. I thought I saw this before, and it was like a tiny little fucking net.
Is it a puck they use? Yeah, a puck.
Yeah,
it's a legitimate puck. What a dumb fucking game.
It looks kind of like it looks like what green biscuits look like. Those like
I was gonna
practice pucks.
Like the practice ones. That is so strange. I have never heard of this. Man. Anybody in chat ever heard of this? Am I insulting something that you're incredibly passionate about? Because if you are, your sport is stupid and it doesn't make any sense to me. That's fucking weird as shit, dude. That is so strange. What an interesting thing.
What's that one? There's like that really obscure sport. It's like it happens once every couple years, and it's just like full out people beating each other in like a dirt pit.
Is that a sport?
What? Hold on, what?
Pit fighting?
It happens once every 4 years. Does it like correspond with some like astronomical event?
Every time Jupiter gets close to the Earth, there's like these people that just have to fight in this dirt pit for each other.
Is that one where they like chase cheese down a hill?
Oh, that seems.
Yeah, that's fucking. Dude, it's actually awesome.
Okay.
You're so good at that.
I was just gonna say, and like at the end of it,
fucking hurt doing that, and it's great.
Do you get the cheese if you win? Because that's pretty sick.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a wheel like this prize big. Is that wheel of cheese.
That's fucking sick. Depending on the cheese, you're talking about like thousands of dollars in prize money there if you sell that cheese on the cheese market.
I mean, it's got to be hard enough to survive rolling down a hill, so
it's pretty impressive cheese.
People, oh my god,
some kind of Parmesan or like a Reggiano, I'd bet, something like that.
It's a steep hill, and people are flying down it, like running down these fucking hills, and they just like catch something and just go flying.
People like break their legs and shit. And
That's amazing. Run. That's fucking incredible.
Not the breaking the legs is great. Just like great that there's a stupid game that's that dangerous.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, not
Have you seen that other one where they ride a log? They ride that massive log down a hill.
Who's coming up with these games?
That one looks super dangerous. People that log is probably like thousands of pounds, and I can't believe no one's been crushed.
This is crazy. So they like log ride it? Is that what you're saying? Like a fucking a lumberjack on the water, like that old cartoon.
No, not like that.
Oh,
like down a hill.
They literally face it like forward down a hill and ride it like a fucking sled, but it's like a however many.
This is insanity.
Like, okay, I guess
that's actual Japanese. Insanity.
Yeah, it is.
I would very much like to see this, please.
I'm gonna ask Rob. Rob was the one that told me about this thing.
This is fucking hit up all the sources. We gotta hit up the feelers, boys. Send them out. We gotta get to the bottom of this log riding mystery. This is fucking incredible. This seems like a real good piece of Canadian.
Oh my god! Okay,
it is the Ondashira Festival in Japan.
It's Japanese.
You go to like.
It is, yeah.
Oh, so you know it's
going to be 20 seconds in on this one.
I am.
Okay, link it up.
Oh, you literally just linked the exact video I was about to say.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Like 20 seconds in is where it starts getting going.
All right, so everybody go to 20 seconds and pause it up.
Actually, we could maybe we watch the hype up for it. Maybe we go from square one.
You sure?
Start.
Okay, we'll go right from the beginning. All right, hold on, chat. Let me
give me 1 sec.
We'll watch all.
No worries.
Like I say, 30 seconds skip? Screw it.
Exactly.
Let's watch their setup.
All right, let me know when you guys are all good. I got it up here.
I'm good whenever.
Are we starting from the beginning?
Oh my god, his first comment English, chase a wheel of cheese down a giant hill. Japanese, ride a massive death log down a giant hill.
Go Japan. Always one-upping us.
Oh my god.
All right, everybody's all good?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, play. I'm like so excited.
Look at that.
That seems incredibly dangerous.
How are all those people this old? How are they not dead?
Oh, I'm sure there'll be a lot less by the end of the log ride. You are all so excited to die.
Yeah. Like, no.
This is like, oh my lord, this is a horrible idea. Look at the size of it.
Look at it. Oh my god, if that guy...
Dude, no! No! Oh no!
My god.
Oh my god. Nobody actually gets crushed, right? We're not gonna like break TOS by watching this.
I don't.
No. This is on National Geographic.
Oh, it's on Geographic. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Look at those ropes, dude. That's like something you would put on the Titanic.
Yeah.
Oh look! Oh my god! It takes like 300 people to move this thing in like an inch.
Oh my god!
Push! Push!
I don't even think it's like a contest. I think it's just literally just for fun.
Yeah.
Days and no glory here, only
like a
for
festival type dealio. Just kind of like, yeah, this is a tradition.
Some Oroku Saki shit, dude.
Now they're gonna do it in the water?
And we're gonna go into the water with it? Yeah, like what?
Why? Because it wasn't dangerous enough? Now we have to add drowning to the potential risks? God damn it, Japan!
Giant log.
This is crazy.
That radiation might have affected the fucking critical thinking. This is fucking terrible.
Dangerous 1,200-year-old festival. My god.
Yeah. No,
all right, so we didn't do shit.
Just normal human dumb.
Oh my god, no!
Oh my! What?
That is such a bad idea.
That.
This is fucking insanity.
How is even gonna go well?
I love how bad this is. Like,
this is nuts. What is wrong with you people? You're fucking crazy.
Try pulling that off, like over.
Like
April.
Like if someone came up with this idea today, everyone would be like, "Fuck you, no."
No, I'm not doing that. Yeah. That's it. Okay.
That's wild.
Because we've been doing it for 1,000 years, everyone's like, of course.
We got to keep doing it. We can't just stop now. That's crazy.
Isn't Japan, I think, the same country that has that other dangerous sport where it's like a guy stands on top of this like 20-foot pole?
That pole, that big pole, and they try and like pull it down or something?
Yeah. Why? Again, Japan, why? What the fuck?
Like that one's crazy.
I find myself asking that question so often when anything comes up from Japan. It's just, why Japan? Like, why? Why?
I want to say it's called like Botaoshi or something.
I don't understand Japan. I need a Japanese friend to like enlighten me on the culture.
Sport where men fight to get on top of pole.
Oh god, okay, I want to watch that one too. Please link that.
Okay, here's a 2-minute one. Crazy Mark watch.
It's like a capture the flag type thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, capture the flag on top of like a 60-foot pole.
Extreme.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the thumbnail is just like a pile of Japanese men with a pole in the middle of it.
High school. It's great.
All right, I'm paused up here. Let me All right. Good to go whenever you guys are.
Second comment, we have a similar kind of sport in America. It's called Black Friday.
Yep. Yeah, that's good. That's pretty good. All right, everybody good to go?
Yeah.
3, 2,
I just want to see
1,
Russians play this.
Again, very excited for this to go down.
Oh, yeah.
Incredibly enthusiastic.
Look how quick that little fucking spider monkey
climbed
up.
He was not playing games. He came prepared. He's been doing crunches for months. Dude, this is intense. Look at this. Oh, I guess for audio listeners too, we should describe this a little bit. There's just a giant circle of Asian men with white T-shirts and strange boxing helmets on. It seems to be with a how tall do you think that pole is? 15 feet? Yeah, like a 15-foot wooden pole in the middle with like 4 or 5 Japanese men.
We're about to get Wall of Death by
Oh no, the blue team's here! So they're trying to stop the blue. It's a sport! This is sick! Okay, so there's a charge of blue men coming at the men in the white shirts. The men in the white are trying to defend the wooden pole from the blue shirts. Blue shirts are putting a fucking effort in, though, dude. There's no denying their heart. They can't be stopped. There's too many. There's too many of them. Oh, he's kicking him in the head. Good shot from the top of the pole in the white shirt. High effort. I appreciate that. You can know a champion when you see him. He's taking on 3 at a time. Oh, he got inevitably pulled in. You can't fight that many blue shirts at once. That's unstoppable. Blue shirt has his shirt ripped off. Oh my god, look at this fight for survival. This is intense, dude. Truly the human spirit on display.
I think that's the whole point. They gotta
they got to tip it. It looks. Oh yeah, for sure. They're going hard.
Yeah, that's why they're jumping on it.
Blue shirts are just leaning on that thing, dude.
This is like a real life Zerg rush.
This is intense, dude. Look at them go. Oh, there's more coming in still. Look, you can't stop this. No, that's inevitable. Blue team takes it. They take that pole.
How did this start?
Okay, this is way cooler.
I don't know, but it's great.
Way cooler than the log rolling, or whatever it was, log riding. This is sick. I'm actually on board for this one. Kudos to blue team. High effort, high victory, dude. That's what you get when you put your heart into the sport. That's what happens. That's what the Cubs do every day when they fight. You know what I mean? That's what happens. It makes sense. You play with your heart, you get results. That's what happens, gentlemen. That's some fucking good shit right there. Yeah, we need to find out the name of that sport, because clearly that's like an organized thing. You know what I mean?
Botaoshi.
Botaoshi?
Oh, so that.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I'm reading it right now. It's like it's a capture the flag like game played on sports days at school.
Oh, see, these are school children
in Japan.
They're like high school students, yeah.
Oh, fucking jeez, that's even more impressive. Did you see the athleticism on these kids, dude? The way they climbed that pole and tackled each other with complete disregard for their health.
Totaling 150 individuals.
Oh my god! So it's 300 people then in total, or is it 75 on 75?
No, yeah, it's 2 teams totaling 100.
That's incredible.
That's still a lot of people.
I think we should bring this to the West, dude. I think we could bring the sport here and make it pretty popular. I think we should fucking do this, dude. Make a what's it called? Sorry, Botaoshi. We'll make a Botaoshi league here, and we'll start recruiting players that love to tip over wooden poles and climb each other. And stuff.
I would play.
See?
Hey, do you want to? I
know 75 people that'd be in.
Yeah, I got about 75 friends that would play some Botaoshi. That sounds like some good shit. And get it out there.
You need a fucking squad to get together for a day of gaming this.
You know, just like climbing on each other.
Get together with 149 other people to beat the fuck out of each other in a park.
We're about to go create a mob in the middle of a public area and beat the living shit out of each other. I'm sure it'll be fine. Don't worry. I'll see you tonight, baby. It's like
in the other context, we would this would be considered a riot.
Yeah, literally. It's like we're just in the middle and like how fucking like aggressive it would be. 75 people just charge. Like a fucking army running through the middle of a park or something. It's like, oh no, we're just playing some Botaoshi. It's just a game. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh, your kid wants to. Oh yeah, come on through.
It's just a game that Japanese school children play.
Yeah, this is a normal thing in Japan. What do you mean this is weird? I'm sorry.
Who's bringing the 15-foot, several hundred-pound pole?
Yeah, who's supplying the pole?
We're gonna hope that we'll go to several municipalities and we'll find one that's on board with sponsoring the league, and they'll build one in one of their parks. Yeah, you know what I mean. And then we can just use that. That's what we'll do. That's all we got to find. We just got to find one awesome. Lucrative sponsor.
Rails, real quick.
Yeah, dude, that's a fucking perfect.
How did we get on that? I just mentioned that random sport of like fucking water.
Welcome to the world's worst podcast. How do we get on to anything? That's like all we have to do. It's just ridiculously.
There's never an outline for this.
Like what?
That's why we can message Chase like fucking 20 minutes before we go live and be like, hey, you want to come on? And he's like, yeah, sure, sounds good.
We're gonna talk about random shit.
I'll come talk about nothing important.
We're gonna talk about Botaoshi tonight and water hockey.
Yeah, that's insane. So I really like that dichotomy because the Botaoshi was like a fucking 11 on the sports scale. You know what I mean? And the water hockey was like a fucking 3. You know what I mean? So it's like we found a real nice average of discovering new sports tonight, I think. That's fucking sweet. That's awesome. Also, if you're in chat and you think that water hockey's cool, you should probably just ban yourself or never mention it because I'll ban you. That's ridiculous opinion. You're wrong. Water hockey is terrible.
Don't come at me with your trash sport.
Don't at me with your water hockey. Just play normal hockey, or I guess field hockey is okay too because it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Street hockey.
Oh yeah, street hockey. But I don't even know if you can count street hockey as like its own thing. It's just like what you do to play hockey when you can't play hockey, right? Because it's like summer. And ice doesn't work in July unless you have a fucking arena, you bastards. That seems incredibly expensive. Like renting arena time, that doesn't seem like it'd be cheap at all.
Yeah, versus just going out in any road.
Terrible, actually.
Really? Is it actually like reasonable?
It's not super. Well, I'm also thinking about like probably prices from like 10 fucking years ago.
Oh, fair.
I'm
point,
sure they've become quite a bit worse.
Things may have increased slightly by then.
I wish I could find that one fucking thing I was talking about. It's literally just like a bunch of people go into like an arena and fucking beat the shit out of each other, and it happens like every 4 years, and I can't find it. Like anybody can join.
Are you sure this wasn't like a dream that you had? Because it
sounds
like
100%. Rob Bailey showed it to me, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
That's hilarious. Yeah. Rob would find something like that. He finds the most random internet things ever, dude.
Have you ever seen like the Russian sport? I think it just translates to team fighting. It's MMA, but it's 4v4.
Is that have like obstacles and shit?
No, it's just like an octagon but with 8 people in it.
I know that one.
Yeah, okay. I think is it in a pit, Chase?
Like no, it's in just like an octagon, like a UFC
then I've never
fight.
seen that one because I've seen one before that was like UFC, but they do it in like a slight pit and like you know what I mean. It's like gladiatory arena looking shit, so you can see down on the fighters. But it's just normal MMA shit. But like I said, they do it in a pit. But that's different for sure. I've never seen like a fucking crazy team like that. That's insanity.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's ridiculous because what happens is like one guy ends up winning his like everyone breaks off 1v1 and then one guy wins and so now it's 4v3 and so now someone on the other team is going to have 2-on-1.
That's insanity.
Yeah, like there doesn't seem to be any rules about ganging up.
No, that's a different one. That's the one I referenced first. Apparently, this is different. Yeah. This is just a
UFC fight, but with 8 people involved.
That's insane. It's like a tag team, like a Royal Rumble. Sorry.
Like what happens is whatever team loses a person first is like that team loses automatically because now the other team just starts ganging up.
They just gang up on them. Yeah, they're like, all right, they're down. Now it's a shark smelling blood. Like
every match I've ever seen ended up with 4 guys beating the shit out of one dude before the ref comes in and breaks it up.
And they're like, that's enough. That's enough. You're gonna kill him. Like, yeah, it's like, dude, just 4 dudes like stomping a dude. Does. Like, this is everyone. This is fair. That's insanity.
It's like TFC. This isn't a sport. This is just violence.
TFC, is that what they call it?
TFC, is that what it is?
I always just googled Russian team fighting.
Oh, there's this other one I'm looking at, and they're in a ring that's like, I don't know, probably like 20 feet long, but it's only like 5 feet wide, 6 feet wide. That's a really weird looking ring.
Yeah, TFC. This is it. It's the rings don't seem to be a standard size because I've seen some that were really small, like they were right up on each other from the beginning.
Weird. Yeah, this first one I see, it's like a massive ring.
Yeah, like they got room to like run at each other.
Ring girls. Wow. I don't know if we can.
Oh, it's Eastern Europe.
I don't know if we can show that.
Probably not.
Oh my.
Yeah. Anyone in chat wants to look it up? Just Google Russia team fighting.
Yeah,
that's the first thing.
We can't show that. We'll have to skip that. I'm curious now.
All right, I'm back. Did you find out what it was called?
Yeah, it's just like TFC. That was correct.
Oh, it was it? Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
that's some fucking insanity shit. What's that fucking? I can't even remember what that's called. It kind of got me on that topic of that medieval warfare shit. You seen that Maniacy where the dudes dress up in full plate armor with like dulled weapons and just literally murder each other?
Like the fuck out of each other.
I fucking found the sport that I was talking about.
Oh,
it's
you
called
did?
Like Calcio Storico, and it's like an Italian football.
Oh my god, leave it to the Italians. That's insanity.
Like literally actual just bare knuckle fights will burst out like in the middle while people are like trying to score. Like people just be beating the shit out of each other.
What the fuck? Side. That's insane, dude. That makes no sense in the slightest. Well, hey, we'll teach their own, I guess. You know, like
that's funny. One literally just came up, and it was like the hardest KO at M1 Medieval. I gotta watch.
It's so rough.
Look at how bloody this guy is in the thumbnail.
Oh my god, I don't even think. We definitely can't watch that.
Why not?
200. The blood.
Oh god.
Yeah, TOS.
Yeah, TOS. We'll get.
Because people are fighting each other in sports.
Because blood.
And it's the blood. Yeah. It's literally the blood. Yeah.
Well, that wasn't a knockout.
Man, Twitch sucks.
Yeah, it does. Well, yeah. Welcome. It's not great. Yeah, TOS. I'm like 90% sure, but I'm not even risking it. But either way, yeah. If you want to check that out, what's it called? Calcio Storico.
Calcio Storico.
Yeah, look up Calcio Storico, chat. If you want to see that.
The video doesn't actually have any blood in it.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll put it on here without transitioning first.
Oh God. That couldn't have been good. Dull blade or not, that would fuck you up.
Oh Jesus.
God.
This is aggressive as fuck.
Oh, just for your own personal viewing.
I still don't know. This is hyper violent. No, I'm not risking it. Just look it up on your own, chat. This one we can't risk. You gotta look at this though. This is fucking insane. This is holy
just
shit.
A mob.
It's literally just a mob. It's just a riot fight. Like, you know what I mean? Where everyone has agreed that they're just going to beat the living shit out of each other. This is the most insane thing I fucking think I've ever watched. Oh my god.
This is like the closest we'll ever have to The Purge.
I know that Jared said that it was Italians, but realistically, I'm going to re-describe them as felons. Every one of these men has spent time in a prison, for sure. These are not
that's felony fights. So that's fine.
This is insanity.
Did you ever see felony fights?
That's a thing
that you ever saw?
That's a thing where they just get felons to beat the living shit out of each other?
Oh, dude, it's actually fucked up. It's definitely not safe for here.
Oh, Jesus Christ,
Some
that's
of them
insane.
Are really... Jared, did you ever see those?
Felony fights? I think so, yeah.
Felony fights?
Of that.
Oh my. Those are like literally some of the most fucked up fights you can find on the internet.
That's horrendous. That sounds intense. Yeah, I don't want to watch that. The closest I enjoy getting to that shit is those, what do they call them? Those rough and rowdy things. You know what I mean? That fucking yeah, you never seen those, Brennan? You would love this shit. Okay, so it's literally just like Dave from your office versus John from another office, and they're gonna beat the shit out of each other for fucking 6 minutes. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. And they're like the card for the fight.
Kimbo Slice was part of Felony Fights at the beginning.
Oh, really? I have no idea.
So. I don't know if he did. He was doing like the other back
in those
shit.
In those
fights was fucked up though. They'd get like legit people that had like been in jail for like, you know, whatever like, it was,
real
and
murder and shit.
Oh my god!
They're like, all right, this man who committed tax fraud is going to fight this double murderer. It's like, oh, I'm gonna put my money on tax fraud. That's so no, you gotta look up those rough and rowdy things, though, Brennan. You will get a serious good laugh out of that shit. It is hilarious. The one that they have up, I can't remember. They got a couple on YouTube that you can watch. They're like 3-hour pay-per-views. But the first, there's the one that is commentated with Bill Burr, and they're all done by if you've never heard of them, Jared, they're fucking done by Barstool. So it's fucking Dave Portnoy and Big Cat do the narration.
I want,
yeah. So there's
the one did one a little bit ago.
Oh, good. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. I haven't seen that then. The ones I've been watching have been like I just found out about this a few weeks ago, so I've been kind of watching them in my off time and shit.
The Rough and Rowdy by Barstool. Yeah, they literally just did one like a couple months ago.
It's the funniest shit. Yeah, like Brendan, the one I watched was like I said, it was
400-pound coal miner Bloody's opponent.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, these are the Rough and Rowdy fights. Yeah. And then there's like other ones.
Billy fights young wrestling champ.
There's another. I can't remember the name. He was like this. Like he showed up and he's like, you ever in Rocky, like the what's his name, the Russian guy Ivan Drago or whatever. And he's like, you know what I mean, like 6'7" and like 250 pounds of pure muscle. And he's like, they had this dude show up and they called him like the Ukrainian Nightmare. And he was like, he looked like Ivan Drago. And he's like, he's a real fighter, like he's trained and shit. You know what I mean? And he fought like this skinny little like 80-pound. It was like the most evil thing in the world, like, dude.
What is this?
It was so fucked up, but it was like, yeah, you know what I mean? That's like all this like Barstool or the Rough and Rowdy shit is all about. It's just like this ridiculously stupid fights. Like the first fight on the one card I watched was two brothers fighting each other. The one brother's like a fat, lazy, still lives at home gamer and shit, and the other one's like in the National Guard with like a college degree and shit. So they're like, the whole backstory they made up is like they're fighting for their mother's love.
I love the titles of these videos. You like Toothless Hillbilly fights young wrestling champ.
Pac-Man Jones, like the former football player.
Pac-Man Jones all over cage mat during fight.
Yeah.
It's so good, yeah. Like I can't recommend those enough. Whenever you're just like chilling and playing game, like when you're like playing like a single player game or something like that, and just watching shit on the side monitor, put up one of those fucking Rough and Rowdy fights, dude. They are a good laugh. That is hilarious as hell. They're all
pretty short. Like the longest ones are like 8 minutes. It seems.
They also have a couple that are up there, like the full pay-per-view, where it's like the full 3-hour event where you can like watch the whole thing too, which is really cool.
I don't care that much.
Oh yeah, I love that shit.
Jones is?
No, I don't actually.
He's a former NFL player where like about 3 times where there's a shooting at a club, it was because he was in town visiting and then people got shot. So Tom Segura, one of Tom Segura's jokes is actually about how his friend asked Pac-Man Jones for an autograph. And he's like, what? He's like, hey, can I have an autograph? It's for my dad. He's like, told that motherfucker I appreciate him.
No, I never heard of that. That's hilarious, dude. Excuse me.
At a lot of shootings.
That's so strange. Is it like just just weird happenstance that he's there, or like is he like involved in them?
Involved.
Like 50-50. Like that's a bad enough ratio to say 100% then.
So there's an ESPN article, and it's timeline of trouble for Pac-Man Jones. It's like July 13th, 2005, February 6th, 2006, April 18th, 2006, August 25th, 2006.
All in 2000s, like he's just running wild during 2006. Just Jesus Christ.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 20. Cut Jones.
Oh wait, your mic cut out there, Jared. What did you say? You're back now.
Incident 20. Oh, some of them are just like him getting like cut from the teams because of incidents, but yeah, there's a bunch.
Because of incidents, quote unquote.
Incidents. You mean the homicides, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you mean the murders? Is that what you're talking about? Like the negligent discharge of a firearm in a public place? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
This is ridiculous, dude. That's insane. This man should probably be, like, at the very least on probation forever. Like, this guy should be watched very thoroughly. This doesn't seem like a safe individual. That's fucking. If I was, like, out in 4 situations where somebody was shot, and I was involved in one of them, I'm pretty sure everybody else in the world would think I probably had something to do with the 3 others. You know what I mean? It's like, that's not a good record. This is not boding well for you, Pac-Man.
That's so legal good. Issues segment on Wikipedia is huge.
Oh God, I can't even imagine.
It's always great when you do that, and like one of the subsections has its own page. Like it has to load a different page to do it.
Yeah, it's like
controversies.
Just,
this will take you to another.
I was just gonna say when they categorize all of them as its own thing that just says controversies, and you're like, oh, okay, this is gonna get juicy, isn't it? And you're like, all right, let's go.
This requires its own page.
It's time to brew my own. Time to brew some tea here, you know, like have a nice cup of warm beverage while I go through this 90 pages of controversies. Oh, my camera battery's dying. I should probably change that. Give me
no.
1 second.
Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs.
God. I don't even remember what we were going for before this.
Dude, I'm getting to like NASCAR pit speed levels with that fucking battery train. Did you see that shit? What was that, like 30 seconds? That was fucking impressive.
I don't think it was that
long. Battery changed. We're good. That was pretty good. That was an air gun for you if you didn't get it, Jared, you uncultured swine who doesn't watch NASCAR, the greatest of all sports.
Sorry.
I like all the NASCARs that drive fast. They're fucking so cool, dude. They go fucking and they're gone again. It's so cool. NASCAR's the shittiest of all car racing. It's so fucking boring. So boring, dude. It's just horrendously. And they go on for hours. They just keep fucking going. And, like, that's insane. It makes so much sense by the end why you see everybody in the crowd that's just so wasted. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, you've been sitting there for like 6. Oh, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Then it's probably an amazing sport. It might be the best sport then, now that I think about it.
Yeah, it's easy to follow when you're drunk.
Like baseball. Yeah, you know what I mean? Where you're like, man,
I don't know if I'd say baseball's like easy to follow when I'm drunk.
It just says all the numbers right on the screen.
Isn't there like 3 tracks or like 2 tracks that are not an oval? There is, like,
in NASCAR?
Times that there's like a couple times they do a non-oval track.
Wow.
Yeah, like road courses.
There's a couple different turns in it. There's actually some right turns.
That's fucking insanity, dude. Those drivers' brains must explode. That's fucked, dude. They're like programmed like robots. Like,
to be honest, if you fucking watch some of those onboard videos, they're literally going like 200 miles an hour, and those guys have the biggest fucking nuts ever. They are like,
more than that,
inches from the cars behind.
Oh yeah,
or in front.
Yeah,
it's like,
dude.
Oh my god,
those NASCAR drivers are pushing. Like, they're insanely fast. That's the thing. I'm not trying to ever take when I make fun of NASCAR for being boring. I'm never ever making fun of it for like the the driver aspect.
No, it's just boring to watch.
Yeah, it's just not a fun thing.
It's like,
to watch.
oh my god, but it's just like watching from the outside.
All right, look at him go.
Like, wow.
Yeah. You guys have seen, like I said, I've shown you like pictures of Bristol Motor Speedway, like my local NASCAR track, right?
Yeah, you last time you were on, we were talking about that car that got smashed up. I remember that. That was a while back.
That's the drag strip, which is part of it. But I mean, like the NASCAR track.
Oh, maybe not. Yeah, link it in the in the chat there.
Hold on. Yeah, let me just find like some pictures of it. It's
Oh, Brandon link. I didn't even see that link from the fucking medieval M1 fighting thing. I was like, oh, yes, I will be watching you later. You are a good time for me. That's some good shit right there, dude. But, yeah, like I said, I was like, NASCAR is fucking intense. If you're involved in NASCAR in any way, that's fucking insanity.
So fucking
fast. But, yeah, it's like watching it is like, holy shit, dude. I can't invest myself that much. I'll watch the highlights, Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's intense, dude. Hold on, chat. Pull this up.
Oh, it doesn't open very big.
No, it does not. I'm trying to find like a larger image.
There's a little one for you right now, Chad. We'll find a better one. A little tiny.
So that's in your like hometown?
Yeah, this is like 20 minutes away from me.
Oh, that's awesome.
How many people live in this city? Because that thing's fucking huge.
Yeah, no shit.
If you combine both sides, like the Virginia and the Tennessee side, it's like 50,000 people. This stadium can seat 280,000.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's massive actually.
Ridiculous.
Jesus Christ.
It's absolutely absurdly large.
Is that like
being
dude,
standing in the middle of it is intense.
You ever watch like videos where they talk about like, you know, space or whatever, and they talk about the distance of things or the size of things, and it's like unfathomable? Can you even like picture 250,000 people? Like that's such an unfucking feasible amount of human beings. You know what I mean? Like,
see, I think this is like the same image, but in higher resolution. Try this one.
Oh, nice. That's ridiculous.
That the giant screen.
There we go. There you go, Chad.
Hanging over the center there.
Dude, that looks so cool at night like that, all lit up.
Hold on. Here's an image. That shows like that fucking enormous screen they have dangling in the center.
Yeah, that like 4-way screen there, like the big basketball screen looking thing.
It's those screens are like 100 feet wide each.
Oh my god, and it's just hanging there. Look at this, chat.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
It's the, if I remember correctly, it's the largest one of its kind, like in the world.
That's pretty fucking cool, actually, dude. That is so neat. That's incredible.
They built it a couple of years ago. I think it's called. I think they named it. It's called Colossus. Like it's because it's so absurdly large.
That's sick, dude. That's what I call my dick.
It was like I can't remember how many tens of millions of dollars it was. Hold on, let's see here.
This is Jumbotron. Let's see.
Look at that arena, chat. That's so cool, dude.
If you want to realize how big just the center of that is, all those little lines are trailers for fucking trucks lined up like tight.
Yeah, those are 53-foot like truck trailers.
Yeah, good point, dude. That's a really good comparison. Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah, so it is the largest center hung LED screen display in the world.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Each one of those screens is 19.2 meters by 9 meters.
19.2 meters. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. What the fuck do you think? Like, this is always cool to me when I see like sports jumbotrons and shit. I'm like, what do they power that with? Like, what are they using to push that picture onto the screen with?
Approximately 700 tons.
Oh my god.
Yeah. What the fuck?
That's insane.
That's ridiculous.
It's even crazier in person when you go there and you stand underneath it and you like really look at it.
Oh, dude,
700 tons above your head.
If that landed on you, it would just be like vaporized. You know what I mean? Like,
tons, you would be the ground.
Yeah, literally. You wouldn't even be crushed. You would just be like disintegrated. You know what I mean? There'd be like there'd be nothing left. It'd just be mist. Like even your goo would get destroyed. Like that much weight and shit. Like, dude, holy Jesus.
It's literally, it has 428 stadium speakers for a 540,000 watt sound system.
What the fuck, man?
It's ridiculous.
Insanity.
Yeah,
that's
we need
crazy,
to go there.
dude. I was gonna say
this shit, but we need to go.
I would fucking definitely go see a NASCAR race at this shit.
We just gotta sit in the stands going woo the whole time.
The trophy for drivers that win here is literally a sword.
Drinking my Busch beer the whole time and shit. Yeah, dude, let's go.
Wait, what did you say about the trophy?
Huh?
What did you say about the trophy? Martin was yelling
the
about
whole shtick is that they refer to the whole thing as like the last great Coliseum, and so the trophy for whatever driver wins, it's not a trophy, it's a fucking sword. It's like a silver gladius that they give them.
Oh my god! So I gotta find it.
That seems incredibly. This is some like
it's
crazy
like,
hillbilly NASCAR
Speedway?
Driver.
Yeah, it's literally just called Bristol Motor Speedway.
I won! Woo! Just flailing his fucking gladius around. That's fucking awesome, dude. That's way better than like the champagne shit.
Dude, there's like pictures of them holding it.
Oh yeah, I want to see that.
Oh, that's
here's a picture of the sword itself. Like
that's pretty cool.
Dude, that's fucking badass. That is so goddamn cool. Look at that, chat. That is neat as shit. Oh, dude, that looks so cool.
Yeah,
do you get to keep that if you win?
Yeah, they get to. Yeah, they get to keep it.
Oh, that's so sick.
They make a new one for each race.
That's cool.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
That's
my
awesome.
My company, food, we sponsor like one of the big races every year, so it's fun.
It's like NASCAR, so you like flip the sword over, and on the other
cool.
side, it's just like stickers of fucking branding and advertisements and shit like that on the other side of the sword.
Oh, do you work for Food City?
Huh?
Do you work for Food City?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
we have a suite.
Right at
Literally.
the top of the fucking.
I was gonna say I don't want to dox anybody, but a friend, like mutual friend of ours, or whatever, works for the same place that Chase does, and I'm pretty sure he had to do like guard duty the one weekend at that place, didn't he? Like for the box, for like the president of the company and shit.
I had to do it this last race. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hold on.
yeah.
I've got some pictures of this shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they get like the fucking sweet
shit.
VIP booth, and you guys get to guard it and just hang out. That's sick.
Yeah, it's actually. Hold on, I'll post some pictures in a chat here.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That's probably so nice, dude. Like the booth at the fucking raceway there. That's probably insane.
We have the second largest suite there. The only one larger is the guy that owns the track. He has the largest suite.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, he probably deserves
I'm assuming
the biggest
you guys get free chicken wings then. Huh?
Oh, dude, I got free like everything. Like,
oh yeah, dude.
I ate more in like the 2 days that we were there for that than I've eaten like ever.
Free buffalo sauce. You're like, can I just get like a gallon of this to take home? That'd be tight.
Like they were bringing, like, I couldn't get away. Like our catering coordinator Stephanie was just like bringing us food constantly. Like we'd be standing there and she'd just come out with a plate of like sushi and whatnot, and be like, hey, you guys want this? And before you can even answer, she just hands it to you and walks away.
Like, too bad.
Oh my god, I didn't realize how like high up it went. So it's like the track actually like 5 stories up in the air. Because like I found a picture
it's bigger than that. It's way bigger than that.
Yeah. But like the track itself is like literally suspended way above ground level. Like,
really?
Way above. Dude, this picture is fucked.
There's a.
Oh, 1 second. Yeah, there. Look at that, Martin.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, there's like a whole tunnel system and whatnot underneath the track and everything.
Look at it. What the fuck? Look at this, chat. Is this how like NASCARs work? Is this normal?
No, it's just how this one works.
Oh,
no,
okay.
That's how this one is.
That's fucking intense,
that's kind of unique for Bristol. Yeah.
That dude, from like an engineering standpoint, that's so cool.
Oh, yeah, wow, the track is above.
It's literally it's like not just above. That looks like it's like a couple like a story or two above the ground. That's fucking insane.
You go in and like that's how they get stuff. A lot of stuff in the middle is there's like a tunnel that you go in and come up in the center.
Okay, that makes sense. So like how they get the big transport trucks in there, they probably like drive them in and shit, and then lift them up or something. Like elevator them up.
No,
like
those actually like there's a gap. If you look in like the top left of that image there, at the edge of the top left corner of the track, there's like a gap there.
Okay,
they can open up part of the wall like a giant gate, and they drive them in that way.
Oh no shit!
But then everyone else, like all like people and everything, there's a tunnel that comes up in the center here.
And you just like walk up and you're in the fucking middle or whatever. Yeah. Dude, like a stage at a concert or something like that. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like an arena. Yeah, that's so smart, dude.
How much did this thing cost?
Look at the
stadium?
This building.
Yeah.
Like $3 billion or something like that. It's just ridiculous.
Easily.
And it's in like a smallish town.
Yeah, but like look at the sponsoring on the side, dude. Like Ford, Irwin, Pepsi, Food City. Like these are huge corporations. You know what I mean? Like that's a drop in the bucket.
Pro Shop sponsors. Like we sponsor one of the big races, and then because there's 2 big like NASCAR races here every year. We sponsor one, and then Bass Pro Shop sponsors the other one.
That's fucking incredible. Holy shit. That's from actually like incredible.
Inside our suite.
Oh yeah, I want to see that shit. Look at this, chat. Oh, that's nice, dude. It looks like a diner.
It is. It's pretty
like a 50s diner or something. You know what I mean? With the checkerboard and the red seats.
I don't know how this will look because it's like a panorama picture, but this is like a panorama from like what you see if you're sitting up here in the suite.
Oh yeah, it's a little weird, but still, yeah, you can get the. Oh yeah, dude, look at that view, chat. That's incredible. You're so close, but you're like so high at the same time. You know what I mean? Like you have like the perfect view on the fucking track. You can see everything at all times.
Damn, yeah, that's badass, dude.
That's fucking incredible.
Okay, yeah, man. Is it just the Bristol Motor Speedway? Is that just what it's called?
Yeah.
Damn, chat.
For some reason, Wikipedia is like cost $600,000. I'm like, no, maybe the original one.
The original one was literally just a dirt oval with like some like pop up stands.
Yeah, like it's $600 million if they built this in the 30s. You know what I mean? Like,
no, it says 600,000. That's why I was like, no.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, no way. Yeah, that's when they dug the ground. For the fucking cars to race on. Like, This is nuts, dude. I've never seen a structure like this before. This is crazy.
Oh, they've had football games there. That's cool.
Yeah, they had a big one. The University of Tennessee and Virginia Tech played a game there. They like made a football field with like grass and everything over the center, like the pits area where all the trucks park.
Yeah, 156,000 people attended. They called it the Battle at Bristol. That's gangster.
The Battle at Bristol,
it was massive.
dude. That's cool as shit. Dude, sometimes the media really fucking kicks one out of the park like that. You know what I mean? Like that's fucking that's a ballin' headline right there.
They just a few months ago we did a dirt track race here. They literally took all the like the pavement there and they covered it all with like 1.5 feet of dirt and made a dirt track out of it. Yeah.
That's crazy. And then they just like took it all up afterwards, like just
fucking, they had like 2 races on it, and then they did it. There's actually in one of the big parking lots toward the back of the the piece of land that it sits on. There's just a giant mountain of dirt where they just piled it all up. So because they want to do it again, they're just gonna use the same dirt.
Like, don't worry, guys. Next time you want to do this, we've already got the dirt ready to go. Everything's gonna be already easy.
They're planning on doing another like battle at Bristol. They want to do that again because that was really popular.
Yeah, no, that's fucking awesome. I'd go see that for sure. I'm grabbing a drink. 2 seconds.
Here's
I don't understand. Every time I search the cost, it's like $600,000. I'm like, no, this is very wrong. Very wrong.
Maybe originally, but I think last I heard it was like
for the one they did it in 1960. Like,
yeah.
I want
there's a picture of like the Battle of Bristol there.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me pull this up for you, chat.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh, dude, that's so. Oh yeah, look at this, Chad. Look at this like conversion that they did to that. That's insanity. That's so cool, dude.
They built that field in like it took them like a month to build it. They played literally 1 game on it, and then that was it. They took it down.
It's fucked, man.
Fuck it, done.
We're good. Let's go. Look at the pyro and shit. That's so cool, dude.
It was pretty cool. They also, if I'm not mistaken, they set a world record here at this game. Yeah. Hold on. This image here, if I'm not mistaken, this was a world record that they set doing this. With like the most number of fans like holding up these signs and whatnot to make an image.
Oh my god.
It's like 150,000 people or something like that.
Imagine being the logistics person to like have to set that up properly.
Yeah.
I think I remember reading it took them weeks.
Yeah. Because they probably had to test it a lot to make sure it was done right.
Yeah, it was insane. But yeah, they set some sort of world record.
Dude, the only thing that could make this picture better if there was a fucking stream of jets flying overhead. You know what I mean? And they all had like red, white, and blue streams.
I'm sure there was jets at one point.
Yeah,
they do. But every time there's a race or a big event, they do have like the Air National Guard does a flyover. So
the Army National Guard, you can. Those commercials, those are pretty cool back in the day. I gotta give them credit for that. No, not anymore though. National Guard seems like it would be kind of.
This thing is like the Madison Square Garden of racing.
Yeah, no shit. They use it for everything.
Because you think about MSG, like the hockey arena is like the 3rd level of MSG. Like there's shit underneath where they play hockey that's like for other things.
Like, that's so incredible to think about.
That's like a couple of years ago, but yeah, like
the stadium.
That's
like,
so
crazy. The hockey arena is on the 3rd floor, and you're like, wait, the what?
The what floor? Like that's what? That's the thing. Like you go in the elevator, and it's like like you go in the elevator. It's like a theater entertainment. Level is like level 2 storage. Level 3 hockey. Level 4 basketball. You know,
literally that's how it is. It's like,
that's awesome.
Are you going to the hockey game that's happening now, or are you going to the MMA fight that's happening below it? It's like, what the what?
You pick your floor and see your event. That's amazing. It's like going into a theater and you have to find out what screen you got to watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Man, this is cool. I want to go here. That's fucking badass.
Yeah, this place looks incredible, dude.
They'll do concerts and shit here, like just set up a big stage in the center. And
for sure.
And it's,
dude,
every
I
year
would kill someone to see Bon Jovi play there. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god. Bruce Springsteen.
I don't know if they're doing it now or not. But every year for Christmas, like usually around November, like through the beginning of the new year, they do the Speedway and Lights, where they set up like this massive track. You drive your car through this like massive track all the way around like the whole complex, and then eventually onto the track itself.
Right.
And it's just like Christmas lights, like these like insane displays they've set up.
That's cool,
it's
dude.
Like 2 miles long. It takes like 45 minutes to drive through all of it, and then it ends in the center in the infield there, like of the track itself. And they have like a little like village set up with like shops and whatnot, and, like vendors, like food and everything. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like it's one of those things that like everyone kind of has to do at Christmas time. Like you got to go to Speedway and Lights sometime, you know.
That's no shit. It's like an event. You know what I mean? Like one of those. Like,
here we have a shitty park where it's like, go stand outside and look at the lights for 5 minutes. Have fun.
Yeah, try to avoid the homeless dudes asking you for cigarettes every fucking 2 minutes. It'll be okay. Like Jesus Christ, holy crap! Like I dare you, bring your children. I dare you. It's like, oh, that doesn't sound welcoming. This isn't a good invite at all. That's not how you get us to bring our families.
All I know for sure is I wouldn't want to walk up that. There's elevators, right? That would take me long.
Oh, there's gotta be.
Yeah.
It's gotta be. They should just replace all the stairs with escalators, dude. That'd be way smarter.
Oh, those like airport things where it's like
those moving sidewalks or whatever. Yeah, you ever seen that video? That old
people
video?
Actually stand there and don't walk on them. Like you're supposed to walk.
Yeah, that's kind of the idea. It just makes you go faster. You ever seen those videos of the dudes that clean those the walls of those at the airports where they literally, it's like the funniest thing ever, where they'll just like sit there on their knees and like hold the squeegee on the window while the elevator just takes them across.
You might as well, right?
And I'm like, that's genius. You win. I'm like, that's the best worker award right there for sure. That's the guy that I'm hiring for my job. It's like, you're getting it done and you're getting it done smart.
Outside of it, or is that because that looks like
you start outside and you wind around like the whole thing. Like down the drag strip and whatnot. And
oh my God! Look at these lights.
Back around, you go inside. Yeah,
that's incredible.
Like I said, it's like 2 miles long, and it has like a couple million lights or something.
Look at this
total.
chat.
Wow. It takes them a couple weeks to set it up, and then they leave it up for like a month and a half or something, and you can just come here. Like you pay like $10 a car or something.
You better go fast.
And you just get to like drive down the track and like check out all those fucking cool lights and shit. That's how that works.
Yeah, and then at the end there's the little Christmas Village thing where you can like buy shit. And
is there Santa?
There is, yeah.
Fucking better be.
They do all that shit.
Yeah, fucking better be. Dude. I'll lose my mind if there's no Santa. That's insanity. That's where I fucking snap, my dude. I got a limit, you know what I mean? And that's where it is.
Yeah.
No Santa.
It's different every year too. They change it all up. Like some of the stuff will kind of like make a return, but then there's a lot of it they'll kind of like change the route and like change what lights they have and whatnot. It's
that's
just
sick too. So if you go if you're local and you go every year, at least it's like a little bit different. You know what I mean? That's really cool.
Yeah. That's
pretty as hell. My mom would love that. Are you in the chat, Mom? Check that shit out. It's really cool. She'd dig this like hell, man. She loves like all those Christmas lights and stuff like that. Go Bristol Motor Speedway, man. That's cool as shit.
It's it a lot of cool shit happens there. I will say that. Like it's kind of fun.
Awesome. Oh yeah, there you are, Mom. Yeah, nice, awesome. I'm glad you got to see that. That's really cool, right? That'd be so neat. And like Chase was saying, you get to like drive the track and like that's fucking. I love that. I would do that for sure. That's really cool. I'm a sucker for like light displays.
This is what freedom looks like. That's why Canada sucks.
We don't have any cool shit like this. It'd be a fucking 29-day debate about it, and then we'd have to talk about how the color of the lights would offend some certain fucking class of person, so we can't do it at all.
There's another one.
Shitty fucking bullshit. It's so nice. I love it.
Oh, that's trippy.
So,
someday.
See, there's like a good like.
Oh, look at the colors.
Yeah, here's kind of one from like inside the track.
Look at that, chat. That's so cool.
Start your engines.
That's when you get on the track. Because once you get on the track, like they'll hold you.
Awesome.
Like there's someone like at the entrance to the track itself, and they'll do like one car at a time. They'll let the other car get like kind of far ahead of you because people will just like fly around the track, like they'll race.
Just like fucking minivans.
Yeah. And I don't know, like you can tell in these things that the track, the corners and whatnot are steep as shit. It's like 36-degree incline or something like that.
My mom asked in the chat, "Where is this?"
It's Bristol Motor Speedway.
In what, North Carolina?
No, Bristol, Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee. My bad. I was thinking of Mark.
Yeah,
my bad. Yeah, Tennessee, Mom. That's so fucking cool. I wish we had cool raceway. That'd be awesome.
That's right on the border with Virginia, right?
It is, yeah. Bristol is a weird town in that it's literally split in half by the state line. So there's Bristol, Virginia, and Bristol, Tennessee, but they're the same. They're the same city. But they're two different cities technically because different states. But they're like the dividing line is the double yellow line in the middle of the road downtown. That's the state line.
So is there somewhere in what side of town do you want to commit a felony on? The Virginia one?
Which one has lax laws?
Neither.
Oh, damn it. All right. So,
don't do it in either.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do crimes in Bristol, apparently. It's not a fucking great decision.
No, you don't want to. It's still somewhat a small town, so there's not a whole lot that goes on here, so the cops are absolutely all over anything that they can get their hands on.
That's a good place to live then, man, for sure. That's what you want.
Like our biggest problem is meth. That's like the only cops like the big thing they're on.
Like Stratford.
That's the only like issue. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, it used to be.
Yeah.
Now they kicked all the meth out, and the meth has moved away. But now we have a problem with homeless carjackers, or not car hoppers. Sorry, that's much different. Much different. Car hoppers. I don't know if that's a phrase that you guys have in the States, but car hopping here is when assholes will just like break into your car and steal the change that you have in the glove box or in the glove compartment and shit like that. You know what I mean? Or like steal your GPS unit that you've got in the car, like anything you've got in the car. And
we just call that. That's just breaking and entering.
Oh yeah, that's what they get charged with. Yeah, that's what they get charged with.
Yeah, I don't think we have a specific like cultural name for it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'm looking at car hoppers. A list of notable people from Bristol. Justin Grimm, professional baseball player for the Chicago Cubs.
Yep.
Go Cubs! Bringing it home, baby. That's the shit right there. That's nice. What was his name? Sorry.
Justin Grimm.
Oh, of course, my favorite player, Justin Grimm. Yeah, obviously.
He was playing for them the year that they won the World Series. For
of course, he was
in like 100 years. So.
He's one of the all-time greats. So, like, obviously, he would have been with the team at that point. That makes a lot of sense. Go Cubs. Cubs are unstoppable, right there. We need to make shirts that have Go Cubs on it for sure. I need that in my life. I need that real hard.
Yeah, oddly enough, I feel like the Cubs probably sell that.
No, but I want my own.
You could probably just buy it.
No, I don't want the Cubs one. I want to support the club. Jesus Christ. I'm a maniac.
So I'm sure it probably costs like $70.
Throw money away, you know what I mean? Because I hate it. Yeah, exactly. Like $70 for a fucking garbage ass.
What how many like famous people like you're like, I'm from Bristol, Tennessee, not Bristol, Virginia.
There's a very clear distinction. Like, don't ever say that I'm from the fucking Tennessee side, you piece of shit. It'd be so funny if it was like a Springfield Shelbyville thing, you know what I mean? Where they're like, fuck those motherfuckers on that other side of that ambiguous yellow line in the road.
Hold on.
I only get my hair cut from this beard. It's like, you imagine there's like two barbers on opposite sides of where the line is, like Henry's hair cutter and Harry's hair cutter, and they're like standing across me. They're like, fuck you, Harry! Fuck you, Henry, you fucking Tennessee-ridden piece of shit! Just like literally 20 feet across from each other.
That's I just posted a picture in there. It's like a normal like football stadium placed inside of like the Speedway to just kind of show how much larger it is than like a normal stadium.
Oh my god, look at this chat.
It's
it just warps it, dude.
Oh my god.
That's actually crazy.
Like this.
Just a huge fucking build. That's insane, dude.
Like there's another angle of the same thing, like the same stadium.
Oh my Christ.
And that's a large stadium. Like that would be considered a large. And like it's still like that's I don't know.
That's ridiculous.
It's one of those places that you really have to kind of stand in the middle of it to experience it, you know?
I would not want to have to sit like that end all the way at the end. That's just like massively tall. If they're like, this is your seat, I'd be like, no, it's not.
Yeah, you're way up there.
Yeah, I'm not going up there. I'm gonna get hit in the head with a fucking bird, and I'm gonna fall and die. Or no.
We went up. I was on the roof of like the boxes. Like you can see where the boxes are, like the suites. We did go up on the roof when I was there last for like for work when we were like guarding the suite there. Like everyone in there, like they had passes to get up on the roof, and so they went up on the roof. So we went with them.
Pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I'm on the Bristol, Virginia Wikipedia now, and apparently it was officially the birthplace of country music.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
The city had a long fight with Nashville over it because Nashville wanted to call themselves that. And
really?
Then, yeah, literally, it finally came down. It was like, yeah, no, it actually like the first like recordings of what would become to called like country music were actually done in Bristol. So Nashville had to literally, it was like a legal battle in the courts. Like
U.S. Congress declared it in 1998.
Yeah, exactly.
It was so much of a visceral fight that it went to fucking Congress.
Yes, yeah, it was a big deal.
What happened? What else happened in 1998? It was such a slow court year that these were the concerns that we had to bring to the fucking Congress to be like, hey, we think that we invented the country music. It wasn't them fucks in Nashville. you're like, all right, well, I guess we'll settle this then. Yeah, you're goddamn right you fucking settle this. This is fucking ridiculous. Fucking Nashville, Nashville, you. Fucking goddamn, we are Conway Twitty. You fuck. I don't know if that's factual or not. I just thought of Conway Twitty because I like Conway Twitty a lot.
Pretty dope.
I love that coif that he's got. I like to imagine when Conway Twitty died and he was buried or whatever, right? And if they ever had to like dig him up for some murder case or something like that, there'd be nothing left but a skeleton, a coif. You know what I mean? The hair would still be there, dude. There's like that's the
so
only
much
thing
gel
that
in
remains.
it. It's like
it's
like mummified.
Unkillable. Yeah, it's like mummified. Exactly. Like it'll last for all of eternity. Conway Twitty, dude. Yeah, that's a good fucking country music right there. That's hilarious though. Go Bristol. Another point to you. Inventor of country music and massive NASCAR stadiums that put football stadiums to fucking shame. Dude, and you know what's hardcore too? This gives me like more perspective too. They'd land like parachuting Air Force dudes into football fields, right? In those stadiums. Yeah. And chat, for reference, look how tiny a football stadium is compared to this motherfucker.
That's fucking ridiculous.
So, like, kudos to those Air Force dudes. You know what I mean? It's like, you're, like, essentially landing on a fucking postage stamp compared to this motherfucker. Like, that's ridiculous, dude. That's impressive as hell. That's crazy. Well, I don't know. Hold on. We should get off the topic of Bristol's amazing motor speedway, though. We've been talking about that for like 40 fucking minutes.
I found one more interesting thing about Bristol.
Okay,
actually.
one more to close it up.
It's like despite its relatively small size, Bristol, Virginia boasts one of the more advanced broadband networks in the country.
Yes.
Really?
They started planning fiber optic deployment in the city in the late 90s.
Oh, dude, fucking huge kudos.
Like
to
everything's
Bristol,
fiber here.
That's incredible because I can't get fiber to save my life because my city is from like the 1900s and they didn't give any consideration towards anything, even the telephone. You know what I mean? So it's like nothing is efficient here. It's,
everything is fiber here.
That's awesome. Yeah, shout out to Bristol and their fucking communication standards.
My old place, I could get fiber, and then Bell calls me every once in a while. You want to get fiber back? I'm like, I don't know. Is it available here? They're like, let us look. They're like, nope. I'm like, nope. Stop calling me until it's available.
Please stop offering the things that don't exist. You fuck.
Yeah, oh, sorry, never mind. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry. It turns out you're just on a list and we don't know anything.
Yeah, sorry, we forgot that you moved into a piece of shit apartment. I'm like, yeah, thanks.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I remember now. Thanks, I remember. Thanks. I forgot for a second, but you reminded me. Thanks. Appreciate it. I wanted to talk about if you guys saw it in the gaming news this week. Gaming news. If you saw
that was so good. Did you have that recorded?
Yeah, dude, I did actually. It was perfect. Just playing on board. Fuck you, Jared. Son of a bitch. It's I was looking at the fucking the absolute fucking abomination that is the Grand Theft Auto remake or whatever remaster or what definitive edition. Sorry, that's what it's called, definitive edition. So for anybody who doesn't know in chat, Rockstar Games has been cooking up this remastered definitive edition of the original 3 Grand Theft Auto 3D games as they were re-releasing Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Arguably some of the best Grand Theft Auto games of all time. So very near and dear to a lot of people's hearts, you know what I mean? So a lot of people were like super excited about this shit. Me included, your boy right here, Martin, this dumb shit. I was real hyped for this shit. And so I was super excited for them to like remaster these games to bring them into the modern age and like make the controls work on PC, because as it stands right now, if you go to download fucking Vice City or San Andreas on your PC on Steam, it like doesn't even have button mapping for controllers and shit, so it's like completely unplayable. It's so ridiculous. And anyways, whatever, that's a whole other thing. But so it would have been just nice to have them release the game in a modern sense where it has like modern controls and usability and like functionality and shit, right? So yeah, Rockstar's like, we got you back, bro, don't worry. And the game came out at the end of the week, and it is a complete total fucking clusterfuck of a mess. So much of a fact, right? Like so bad that they literally took the Rockstar game launcher on PC offline. Like they just took it completely offline. Yeah, so like you couldn't access.
Went home.
You couldn't access Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead Redemption 2, any of your online features when it came to any Rockstar games, because they just fucked
Warriors?
Up. Oh no, it's gone, dude. You don't get to play it for that 12 hours while the launch was gone. You're fucked.
It's okay. I still own it on the original Xbox. Bam.
Thank God for that, right? But yeah, so they took the launcher offline because the launch was such an abysmal fucking mess and people were like losing their fucking minds. And then when the launcher did finally come back online like 12 hours later or whatever it was, it's just gone from the store. It's just not available for purchase on PC.
Jesus.
Yeah, and like if you go to the
they pulled it from stores.
Yeah, if you go to Grand Theft Auto, like the Grand Theft Auto website, like all the links to the PC version are just completely gone. There's just no mention of a PC version in the slightest. It just doesn't exist apparently.
It's like they did a whole rollback on their system to before they had it. They're like, nope, doesn't exist.
No, not a thing. And
I don't remember making that. No,
we didn't do that. We thought about it, but we decided we would just not do it. So we didn't do it. So yeah, it's just gone from PC apparently right now, where it's like, yeah, you can't buy it if you want to, and then the people that did buy it or whatever pre-ordered are saying like how much of a fucking piece of shit mess it actually is, where it's like character models are just like a horrendous pile of shit, and like animations are fucked, and the soundtrack is all butchered now because like they don't have rights to the fucking music anymore, obviously, you know what I mean? So, like, all the old music they had in there, like the Michael Jackson tunes and shit like that, all of it is gone. You know what I mean? So it's just like none of that is there. So apparently when you start Vice City and in like the first mission, I think it is, when you meet the lawyer, you know what I mean? When you like show up after you get robbed and shit like that. Anyways, when you go to get in the car, it's supposed to have Billie Jean playing and it's like a thing, and it's just nothing now.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like just fucking nothingness. It's just like you didn't even fucking try. You know what I mean?
It's not like they don't have the money to get the licensing rights for that.
That was literally, I think Brendan said that actually. I can't remember who it was, but somebody literally mentioned that specifically, where they're like, "This is like I can understand that it's expensive, but that's fucking ridiculous. You're literally Rockstar and Take-Two and like."
And that is also like one of the like big things to those games was their fucking soundtrack,
especially Vice City,
San Andreas.
Yep.
Like, I mean, those two in particular, but like Vice City and San Andreas, like those two had iconic fucking soundtracks.
Yeah, that's 100% what made that game so enjoyable, was having that soundtrack is what it was. You know what I mean? And it's like, you guys just completely left that
fucking
out.
Come On, Feel the Noise, fucking Yankee Rose, fucking
Michael Jackson.
Jean, like
exactly. You know what I mean? Like,
oh my God.
It's ridiculous, dude. And there's like, I got introduced to like so much of that music because of that fucking game. You know what I mean? Like, legit. I never would have known about that. Everyone's talking. Like, I never would have heard that song. You know what I mean? And known what it was if it wasn't for fucking Vice City and shit like that. I'm like, this is tight, dude. I love it. And
Vice City was like, Iran played, and I was like, yo, this sounds fucking shit.
Yeah, dude. It's like, this is some good shit right here. Like, god damn. But yeah, no, it's like all the soundtrack is butchered. And then like the whole aspect that bothered me with that is like, I understand the licensing thing. I get it, right? Like whatever. I'm even willing to forgive it. But you can't call it a fucking definitive edition. It's not the definitive edition. You know what I mean? Like that is not what the
edition
is
a modded
was.
Version of the original.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Or even better yet, the definitive edition is literally like, that, I don't even know if you guys had it. I had it back in the day on Xbox, where it was like the bookcase, where it was 3 thin DVD cases with each game on them. And it was like for Xbox and PS2 or whatever. That was the version that I had. And it's like, that's the fucking definitive version. You know what I mean? You fucking bastards. It doesn't matter about your stupid graphical update. I'm trying to find the pictures that I posted. In our Facebook chat there. I'm trying to dig through them so I can show you guys like how ridiculous the character models are and shit like that. But
it's like insultingly bad.
Literally, it's just ridiculous, dude.
The character,
yeah.
Oh
like it's like you didn't even try, man. You know what I mean? Like there's no effort put into place in the fucking slightest. Yeah, I can't find those fucking pictures. That's really shitty. I posted a bunch of them in that, or maybe I sent. I don't know. Whatever. It's ridiculous. The one is just like the guy's hands are like stretched out to a ridiculous degree, and it looks like he has fucking teeth for fingernails.
They're in you put them in the Facebook chat.
Yeah, I just can't find like the specific ones that like. Okay, hold on. I found a couple of them here. Hold on. All right, Chad, I got you. Give me a second.
I was gonna say I'm scrolling looking for them.
All right, there we go. Look at this shit, chat. Like, what is this shit? This is fucking ridiculous, dude. Look at these character models.
Oh, God. It's great.
Oh, God.
Look at the comparison here. This is the definitive edition here on the right. This monster.
Like, the PS2 version looked better.
Mm-hmm. That's a problem with a lot of these. Oh, this is my favorite. Look at the fucking, I can't remember the name of the gang, but the generic gangsters from the street gang or whatever, like the Mexican street gang. They look like characters from that fucking Mafia Wars game. You know what I mean? Like it's just like a mobile port. Like this is fucking ridiculous, dude. Look at this. What is this?
Weird.
That's what happened there? It's fucking spaghetti arms, dude, with a fucking weird elephantitis.
That's so weird.
He has a disease. He should be in a hospital. That's not fair. Look at this.
Oh, it's fucking bad.
This is one of your dating options.
That one, Denise.
Yeah. That's a child. That's a child.
Yeah. She looks like Yoda.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, no shit, dude. Oh my god, somebody's got to Photoshop that green with the ears.
Yoda.
Yeah, 100%. Oh my god, you're totally right, dude.
It's Yoda.
You are 100% right.
Holy shit.
This is fucking
great.
ridiculous.
Someone please.
Dude.
Oh.
This game is
I wonder
insanity,
if someone
man.
has. One second.
Yeah, it's got to be out
Denise,
there somewhere.
Yoda.
But yeah, that's the pictures that I found. But like, look at his hands on this one, man. Like literally, it looks like he has teeth on the end of his hands.
His teeth.
Oh,
someone did it.
It won't let me zoom in on the picture itself. Yeah. Look at this shit, though, dude.
Remember the first model of Sonic the Hedgehog from the movie they released?
For the movie?
Human teeth.
Yeah.
It looks like they cut out the teeth from that and put it on his hand.
Literally, just put them on this guy's fingers. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, they fucked this up so badly. It's insane. So, yeah, hey, Brendan, there you go. More fuel to your fire for fuck Rockstar Games. I'm very quickly being swayed onto your fucking team. Because before I used to just be like, give him a break, just trying to make some money and shit.
Somebody fucking did it.
Somebody fucking did it,
Somebody's
dude.
done it already.
Somebody fucking did it. Oh my god. Oh yeah, dude.
It's so good.
Oh fuck yes. That's incredible. That is fucking
What's the original?
incredible.
Can we pull both them up?
Oh my god. Hold on. I can transition between two of them. Yeah.
Okay.
1 second here.
I gotta see that versus the original.
Let me
You
find
had a
it.
fade.
There we go. Okay, here we go. All right, ready? So this is the original.
Oh, that's not it.
There's your Yoda.
There.
It's so good.
Yes.
That is fucking
that's so
perfect.
good that someone already did that. There's no fucking
Oh my
way.
god. Oh, you guys can't see my right click. That sucks because I am right clicking and setting as wallpaper right now.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's my desktop wallpaper now. That's fucking perfect, dude. My life is complete. Good job, Rockstar. Really fucking knocking it out of the park with that one, dude. That was incredible.
At
Jesus
Fenway
Christ.
Park.
Yeah, no shit.
Or is it at a Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs?
Home of the Cubs. That's right, baby. Go Cubs! Unstoppable force of nature, dude. You'll see it 2021. We're coming back, baby. It's going to be a good season.
That was the season that just ended.
2022. Good season, baby. You'll see it. It's coming.
They're so good that they won, and you didn't even know. Suck it.
No, they didn't.
What?
No, they didn't. You said they won. Oh.
Yeah, I was like, they were so good. Nobody even knew that they won.
Nobody even noticed. Yeah, they just kind of happened in the background. You know what I mean? Yeah, that one killed me. Jared had something I think that he wanted to bring up. If you want, do you guys want to change topic? Or do you have something else that you want to talk about?
I was gonna, but I've been so fucking dead ass tired all weekend. I didn't get all my shit together. I just slept so much. I can talk about it next because there's still more shit coming out about it. So I'll wait till next week and then
talk about it next week.
There should be more.
Sure. Yeah, that all works out for sure. The only other main thing that I had that I wanted to talk about that made me fucking chuckle this week was the goddamn Rittenhouse trial that's been happening. Because holy Jesus Christ, has that been a train wreck for the prosecution? It seems like obviously, preface all of this, no legal experts here. None of us know anything about nothing. So this is all just stupid opinion shit that we found to be funny during this entire interaction. And so all that preface out of the way, that shit has been fucking hilarious to me. It's like I said, I don't know a lot about legal proceedings, but I don't think that's how you do it. It doesn't seem to be the course of action, dude. That has been going so bad.
Yeah, like you said, I'm not a law knower.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure if I were a prosecutor and one of my key witnesses went up and in a trial trying to prove that someone murdered someone, went up and said, "Oh yeah, no, they were trying to kill him. He was defending himself."
Yeah, he only shot at me after I pointed my gun at him. That's that is like such the
bad.
best meme that has ever come up, though, is that prosecutor, I've been calling him Big Boy. I don't know what his name is or whatever, but yeah, he's like the big boy in that prosecution thing there. And just that fucking one single image of him just like face palming after fucking Groskowitz is like, yeah, no, he only shot me after I pointed my gun at him. He's like, oh, for fuck's sakes, why did you do that? Why did you say that? You son of a bitch!
It's the one thing I needed you to not say.
That was the one thing I was hoping you would not mention. It was like, Jesus. And then, like, prior to that, too, the Groskowitz guy had no problem just not being able to admit that he was chasing Rittenhouse, because or you know what I mean? Or I don't know if it was right before, but whenever it was, like, it was right before, I guess. He was, like, asking him about the fact where he's like, yeah, so you heard the shots, and then you started running down the street, and you drew your weapon from your back, like this, correct? And he's like, yes, that's correct. And he's like, and then you began to chase down Mr. Rittenhouse, correct? And he's like, no, I wouldn't say that I chased him. And he's like, oh, okay, but you did draw your gun and started moving in the direction of the defendant, correct? He's like, yeah, that's correct. That is definitely correct. So you were chasing him then, is what you're saying? No, I wouldn't say that. I definitely wouldn't say that I was chasing him. But like literally 10 seconds later, he's like, he didn't shoot me until I pointed my gun at him. You are bad at this game. You're really bad at this, like, not wanting to admit things game, man. Like, you're really picking your position wrong on this one. You should have just admitted that you were chasing him down, and then you shouldn't have admitted that you pointed your gun at him. Like, those are the two that you should have fucking hedged your bet on, but you went opposite on that shit. You went for the under instead of the over on the obvious game here, dude. You bet against the Cubs. Bad move. Bad move, dude. But yeah, so yeah, that's just like this whole prosecution thing has just been falling apart at the seams. What was the other one who asked him that like literally made me laugh? Oh, the fire one. That was one of the funniest things in the fucking world to me. He's like, it like shows the video from the one blogger guy, and Rittenhouse runs across the camera with like a fire extinguisher in his hand, like sprinting out of frame, right? And then they're like, oh, so you were on this video here, you can clearly see that you were running, you know what I mean, like sprinting away towards something, correct? And he's like, Rittenhouse is like, yeah, that's correct, or whatever. And he's like, yeah, well, you know, were you running towards a fire, or what were you running towards? Blah blah blah. And he's like, yeah, I was going to put out a fire. And he's like, well, why were you in such a hurry to put out that fire? And he's like, because it's a fire. And the prosecutor's like, yeah, but there were fires everywhere. How is that? Like, what are you talking about, dude? This is ridiculous.
It's fucking one. You can't get them all.
Like, this is fucking insanity, dude. Like, you're not arguing from any rational standpoint, dude. This is fucking insane. And then he comments on his fucking the one point he comments on his Fifth Amendment. You know what I mean? He like that was fucked, man. I can't believe that he did that shit. That's the DA too, isn't it? Or the assistant DA or some shit?
Yeah. It's the assistant district attorney.
Jesus Christ! He's commenting on his fucking Fifth Amendment right. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, so you've only mentioned, or you've only said your story after hearing everyone else's story, while you remained completely quiet before that, right?
Well,
yep. Like that, yep.
Well, actually,
like, oh yeah, go ahead, Jay. Sorry.
What it is, like for anyone in chat who may not know what the Fifth Amendment is, like in the U.S. and whatnot, it's you have a right to not self-incriminate. You also have a right to not talk to the police without an attorney present. And so what he did was he refused to talk to the police until he had counsel present, which is his right. Completely, and the smart thing to do if you're ever talking to the police.
Yeah, I was going to say for anyone who's ever.
And what the prosecutor did was he asked him, like, why didn't you talk to the police? Obviously, if you weren't guilty, you would have talked to the police. And the judge immediately was like, you can't do that.
Yeah, he's like, wait,
you can't use someone invoking their Fifth Amendment rights or the Miranda rights in the case of like not talking to the police without counsel present to imply guilt.
Yeah,
that's like one of the things that like law school day one they say like you can't do that.
That's like
you can't do that.
That's like literally the point of the Fifth Amendment. You know what I mean? Is like so you don't fuck yourself by doing something stupid like that. It's the smart thing to do. Use your Fifth Amendment right. Like,
you know how many innocent people fuck themselves by just talking, and they're like, wait.
Literally. That's why they have these things called Miranda rights when a cop arrests you, and the first thing he says is you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. So literally, as soon as he puts you in cuffs, shut the fuck up. Don't say shit to him, dude. Like,
yeah, you can't talk yourself out of an arrest, but you can talk yourself into a conviction.
Exactly. That's such a good phrase. That's so fucking true. Yeah, just keep your mouth shut until you get an attorney present, and they will help you. And the best ways, it's their job. They make money off the fact that you don't get fucked. You know what I mean? So it's in their interest
that's their
to make
whole
sure.
Purpose.
Yeah, it's
and
not.
And the thing is, like, I don't know if it's the same in Canada and whatnot, but like, you know, you don't even have to like worry about affording one. Like, you'll be
public
appointed
defender.
one,
Yeah. You have that same here. Same shit. Yeah. 100%.
I don't. It's different in every state, but in Virginia, like in a lot of states, it's you have the public defender who is like an employee of the state whose job it is to defend people.
Yep.
In Virginia, what they do instead of having like a public defender is they will just pick a random defense attorney and assign them your case.
Interesting. That's
so
even
it's not
more
like
cool.
So it's not like a public employee who's going to defend like 20 people today.
Right.
It's just like they literally will have a list of like defense attorneys and be like, okay, this is your attorney.
It's like their version of jury duty. It's like, you got to do this one for free today.
Like this
pretty much
part of your job.
You got to do this.
No, that's
totally
totally
you just get
reasonable.
assigned a defense attorney, which I think is better because then you don't have one guy with like an insane caseload. You know, it's just like it splits it up amongst everyone.
I would feel like as a public defender whose like literal job it is just to represent people who are forced to be represented, like you're gonna get burnt and have less interest in your client. You know what I mean? Whereas like if you had like, you know, a public defense where you actually could like have like a thing assigned to you, you have a chance. Like as I'm speaking like hyperbolic as like a lawyer's point of view, you could have like a really good case that could help your career immensely. You know what I mean? Where if you have something assigned to you where you're like, oh shit, like this is a very clear and cut obvious victory for me. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to fucking snag this one in the books. That's awesome. Whereas like if you just, mad public defender who has to like defend like rapists, you know what I mean? And like fucking shit like that where it's like, oh Jesus Christ, like this isn't gonna, there's no way I can help this guy. This is fucking clear cut that he's a monster and he's going to jail. It's like, that sucks for the lawyer. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, at the same time, like the lawyer's purpose isn't to try to get his client from like avoiding consequences or anything like that necessarily. It's more to ensure that their rights are respected.
Oh, that's what I mean, though. But it sucks when you have, like, from a lawyer's perspective, if you had somebody who is like so clear and cut, like obviously a monster or something like that. You know what I mean? Where there's like no argument to made, and your only purpose in that instance is literally just to defend their rights. You know what I mean? Like, because most of the time a lawyer's purpose in that sense where you're defending or prosecuting against something is to argue the case for your client, right? And uphold the rights, obviously, like you said, and shit like that. But like, you want to get the W. You want to make sure that the client that you're representing is winning the case that you're representing him for. In most instances, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, everyone wants to win.
Well, because it looks better on the record too, right? Like, when
it's one of those things. I mean, it's an adversarial justice,
100%
system. So
yeah, but I think that keeps it kind of like more motivated and like in a good sense. I think, anyways. You know what I mean? Because then, like, not only is it like you're motivated by wanting to not fucking get convicted for whatever crime you did, you know what I mean? But the lawyer is motivated by not wanting to get you convicted by that crime for those instances too, right? Because you could probably, I don't know how, I honestly have no idea. I've never had to hire a lawyer and shit like that for those kind of senses, but I assume that like a lawyer can charge more money based on the fact where he's like, I have a fucking 98% conviction rate or a success rate with my defenses. You know what I mean? Like, I always get my clients off. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, he can charge you more money for that kind of, you know what I mean? There's like a monetary gain to be made from a lawyer who wins his cases more than he loses his cases.
I mean, yeah, if you're known as being like very good at your job, you can demand a higher price, and people who are looking for your services will be more willing to pay it if they can go like, okay, this guy knows what he's doing, you know?
Right. And that's where I mean, like, that system that you guys have there where you're like forced to represent people anonymously that you have no idea of who they are. Because a lawyer can like reject you too, right? Like if you come to a lawyer and you're like, I want you to represent my case, and they read through it and they're like, no. You know what I mean? Like, I will like not be representing you. Thank you very much. I'm good to go. It's like,
if you're assigned like as the defense for someone, you can't like turn it down. Like the state says, you're defending this person,
and that's what I mean. Where it kind of evens out in those aspects. You know what I mean? Where it's like less about motivation for that guy at that point, because of the fact like everybody has to do that at some point in time. So it's all about like the record. You know what I mean? Rather than the money.
Like you're gonna get paid by the state no matter what. You know, so like you're.
I think that's a cool system. Definitely. I think that's really cool. Like I said, I hate the idea of like well, I don't hate it. It's a good idea. Obviously, you need some kind of legal representation, but it sucks for like the actual like court defender guy, whatever you call him.
Yeah, like the guy that it has to be a public defender.
And that's all he does is just public defend all day. It's like, Jesus Christ, that's got to be horrible and exhausting, dude. It's like, all right, John Stevenson's coming in. We have literal pictures of him punching his wife in the neck, and he is charged with spousal abuse. Good luck. yeah, this is your defendant. You're like, fuck.
And in that
like,
case, it would be one of those, if you were the public defender, you would probably be smart to try to get a plea deal.
That's literally what he's like, 100%. So that's probably 90% of his life is just being like, Your Honor, my client is a piece of shit. Paraphrasing, of course, but I'm just going to put it out there, okay? And he's acknowledging this fact. We need to settle this.
You're gonna get up there and like plead guilty in exchange, and they're gonna reduce your sentence or whatever.
Exactly.
I remember I had to go to court the one time because I saw. God damn it! I'm not a bad person. I'm not like.
I was like, oh really?
I start laughing.
Does this involve women,
no,
Brendan?
Because some. Fuck, this looks so much worse! God damn it! Fuck you, Martin! Some woman got hit on her bike.
Oh, did she, Brendan? Did she now? Oh no! Oh no!
No!
Did she? Really?
God damn!
I literally just threw my headphones on the ground in such exasperation that I fucking broke them. That's what just.
You didn't sit on him like me the one time.
All right, we're DJing this for the rest of the night, boys.
No. I was just driving down Oxford.
Hold on.
And it's like
somebody clip that shit.
It's like a university student was like coming this way down the sidewalk. They're going across the road. A fucking literal dump truck, dude.
No.
A literal dump truck.
No.
So
It's
only bad because like he wasn't going down the road. He was literally coming out of the side street and like just stopped like a couple feet too like late. So she like pretty much hit him, but she was like coming off the sidewalk. So I had to go to fucking because like I ended up like hopping out. I was like, oh shit! Like I like pulled off to the side. I'm like, in case this fucking idiot tries saying like whatever. Like no,
yeah, like, fuck you, bitch.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was like right
fucking
there. I was
right.
like, I think I have to stop kind of and be a witness and be like, hey, like that's what happened.
Right. Even if you did, that's like a moral obligation.
You know, court after.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Whenever the court date was to like go and fucking be a witness or whatever and this and that.
Like testify.
I'm pretty sure
the
girl still ended up getting like charged and shit because she was like operating a vehicle on the sidewalk. I was like, what the fuck? Like she just got hit by a dump truck. You're still gonna charge her?
This is insanity.
Right, insanity. Like I was like, what the fuck? Like, oh my god. Because I like just stuck around because I was curious, right? I was like, how's this gonna go? I guess it was like for her side of the thing. Because, like, she still went. The guy just, like, whatever, just, like, pleaded guilty or whatever the fuck. So I didn't have to go for his side. But, yeah. Like, she still got
shit. Yeah, hit that bitch.
Like,
that's
fine
ridiculous.
for, like, riding on the sidewalk. I'm like, what? She got hit by a fucking dump truck. Like, literally.
Like, I feel like any like, weird vehicular...
Nope. She'd been coming off the sidewalk.
Nope, fuck her. Yeah.
This and that. And I'm like, oh.
I feel like any like weird vehicular incident that you committed was definitely nullified by the fact that the dump truck smacked you around. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you learned your fucking lesson in that one. That's insane, dude. It's like it's like, oh yeah, like this guy stole a crispy crunch one time, but he got punched in the neck by Mike Tyson right afterwards for doing it. So like I don't know if we need to charge him for shoplifting. I think he understands that he shouldn't do this anymore. Oh god damn it. My headphone just fell off even worse. The ear just gave up even more.
Yeah, the guy that did it too was like your typical like idiot like dump truck driver too, like just like
of course,
you know what I mean, just like a complete mouth breather,
like Francine's dad from Arthur.
Just like like, huh? Like what fucking happened? I was like, bro, you hit someone. Like, what do you mean? What fucking happened?
This is what we did, chat. This is what happened.
Little dangly shit.
Little dangly ear. That's what happened. Yeah, that's what you get. That's the price of comedy right there. It costs you about $85 in headphones. That's what you get for a gag, boys. Somebody got to clip that shit for us, so for sure we need that shit.
Yeah, we'll have to get that.
A net loss on this week's podcast.
Yeah, for sure. This podcast definitely cost us some money.
One of the funniest like little vehicle incidents I saw was a few years ago. I was like waiting for my bus to go to work. It was like, I don't know, 6 a.m. It was still dark out. And over my headphones, I just hear like a smack. I'm like, that can't be good.
That's bad.
Loud music.
Uh-oh.
I look up and I just see like probably like a 50 to 60-year-old man like rolling down the street.
Oh no!
And his motorcycle's like 10 feet behind him.
Oh no.
That's horrible.
He didn't hit anybody, he just kind of fell. Crashed into nothing. And I'm like, oh shit, like, are you okay? He's like, Yeah, he like gets up, picks up his bike, and like drives off. I was like, what the fuck happened there?
Jesus
He didn't
Christ.
even hit another car or anything. He just, for whatever reason, his bike just went and tumbled over. I was like,
Just fell apart. That's fucked.
but it was so loud, I heard it like over my fucking headphones. I was like, what the fuck was that?
Jesus
What happened?
Christ. We gotta get Jared a new mic next week.
I saw a terrible
That thing is
motorcycle
death.
accident once. Jesus.
Is it death?
That is.
Yeah, it's just cutting
It's
off
bad.
like a motherfucker, yeah.
What sound pattern you have it set to?
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's just dead. Yeah, it's on cardioid right
it's
now.
just
It's fucking.
It's on dead. Yeah.
It's like 9 years old or something, and yeah, it's broken monitors. It's like been dropped a million times. It's
they haven't. I mean, Blue hasn't updated the Yeti in like 10 years. Like they came out with it and they're like, this is good enough, and then they've just left it alone.
Yeah, they're like, this will do. We created this. It'll be fine. No, we gotta get Jared. We gotta get Jared cool mic next time. We gotta get him nice AT 2020.
Yeah. Does everyone except for Jared have one of those now?
Kieran has a SM 700, whatever the fuck it's called.
SM7B.
He actually has a mic that's like nicer, doesn't he?
Yeah. He just like went hard on that shit, and he's like, "Oh, this is what you guys have? Fuck you."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
His mic's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
I still want to get one of those like nice
didn't use
Sennheiser
forever.
shotgun mics. It's like this big.
Oh yeah, like one of those. I like those old like game show host microphones from like the 70s. You know what I mean? Where they're like 9 feet long and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this.
Yeah, they're like, wow, that's ridiculous, and like the entire thing is just pop filter. You're like, that seems really unnecessary, but let's go. That sounds great. Let's have a good time with it. Yeah, they're like interviewing people, spinning wheels, doing mad game show shit, being misogynist, kissing 11-year-olds and shit. It's pretty weird.
I'm okay with everything but one of those things. Not
Which
going to tell
one?
anyone what it was.
Yeah.
Which one?
I was gonna say everybody gets to pick which one.
This week's poll.
Yeah. Keep that interaction high, you know what I'm saying?
Another funny thing today, at work, some guy comes to the drive-thru, and I was like, sorry, I'll be with you in 1 second. He's like, no, I'm just here for Uber. I was like, all right, you got to come inside anyways. He's like, but it's snowing out. I'm like, okay.
So
He's like, can't you just bring it to me at the window? I'm like, no, that's not how this works.
But I'd
you
rather
gotta
not do
come
my
inside.
job.
Hey, he's like, but I don't want to get wet. I'm like, so what are you gonna do? Like text the person,
You can tell them, hey, come out to the car.
Can you come to my car?
Come to the car.
And he's just like, oh yeah. And he fucking drives up and parks. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, what are you doing?
And then like
What are
knowing
you
Uber
doing?
Eats, they'd be at the wrong fucking house anyways. They'd be like,
Yeah,
I'm in your
he's like,
driveway.
it's snowing out. And I'm like, yeah, it does that sometimes. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Welcome to Canada.
Speaking
Dude.
of that, my phone number, I guess, has gotten used for like Skip like 2 times recently somehow. Because I remember getting a message and it was like, "Oh, your driver's here," and I'm like, "He fucking better not be. I didn't order shit." And no, it was like somewhere else. And then like the next day, same thing. Got like a message and the guy called. He's like, "Hey, like, you coming?" I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, this.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
literally never used Uber Eats, skipped the dishes, fucking any of that in my life.
You're like, I have a car, sir.
So, I don't know. But yeah, someone's been ordering through my shit.
You should be like,
Somehow.
keep talking, and I'll be
Somehow,
coming.
I don't
He'd
think
be
that
like,
was
what?
possible, but
Lara, she just uses your phone number.
yeah, it's like, heads up, your courier's about to arrive. I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Thursday the 28th and Saturday the 30th.
Of October?
Yeah.
Weird.
No, November. This is from the future, Jared.
Some crazy future shit, dude.
X-Files music.
Oh, dude, the X-Files was the shit. You guys watch that show ever?
yeah.
It's like one of my favorite shows of all time. That's fucking really good.
Remember when it got like the new season and everybody got into it? I'm like, no, fuck you
No, I
guys.
didn't
You
even
shit on
fuck
it back in
with
the day.
it. Never watched it. I didn't even ever watch it. I will not be involved. I will not be a part of this bullshit.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't my thing. The old X-Files though, fuck, that was a good show, dude. If anybody's never seen that in chat, you should definitely check out the original X-Files. I don't know where you can fucking stream that. I'm not even sure if you can these days.
I don't know.
I haven't seen that anywhere.
Where would you?
Yeah, I don't know. Jared's a Googling way. Jared's our Jamie. He's always like fact checking this shit and hitting it up hard.
Apparently it's on a Disney Plus subscription.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Really?
I'm gonna load
Disney
Disney
owns
Plus
that?
right now. and type in X-Files and
Disney
see
owns
if it pops up.
everything, dude. It's ridiculous.
Well, I think because it was a Fox show, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it totally was. I think you're right.
Yep, it is 100% on Disney Plus.
Okay. Awesome. That's actually pretty sick.
And then like the new series was called like the X-Files I Want to Believe. I think.
Gross.
Or was that a movie?
I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't watched anything new from the X-Files since like 1999.
Yeah.
I think that was about the last time I checked.
Yeah, that was a movie.
And gave a shit about it. That was the shit, dude. That was good. Brennan! I'm smashing your ass at pinball. I've got the best pinball game of my fucking life going on right now. Yeah, I know you need.
For a while.
Yeah, you can't fuck with me, dude.
Get on that pinball.
You literally can't fuck with me.
All 11 seasons.
Did you get any of the packs?
I got the Marvel pack. Yeah.
You got Marvel.
Yeah. Okay, you pick. This is what I was gonna say. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do this live in public. This is going in the public. All right. I'm gonna fuck you up. You pick a fucking pinball pack, you little bitch pinball player, all right?
You literally don't know pinball.
Yo,
you don't even
I don't know pinball. I don't know pinball. I don't know fucking pinball. I'm rolling on a fucking 240 million point score right now on my first ball, you little bitch. I don't know. You don't know pinball. I know pinball, my dude.
I think you do.
My brain is full of pinball knowledge, okay?
Listen, Martin.
Listen here. You fucking look at me.
You think you're fucking good at it.
I'll fuck you up. Dude.
I'm gonna let you have your little moment before I absolutely destroy your fucking world and wish you never installed this game.
Dude, you need to fucking relax right now, all right? You're getting a little fucking aggressive with your terminology, and you're saying some shit right now that you know you can't fucking cash when the bank comes to calling, my friend, all right? You're writing checks that can't be afforded, all right? And I don't fucking appreciate your attitude right now, my dude. I'll bring the heat. I am the heat.
Chad.
I am the
says,
fucking heat.
Down, Chad.
All right? Fucking piece of shit. You fuck with me with your fucking pinball score. You don't even know what I am capable of, dude. The strength in my biceps, the twitch reaction that I have is like a fucking jungle cat.
What do we say? Chat, next week, Martin and I end a stream both of our screens.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll have a fucking
same board,
pinball
same table.
Yeah. Table. You pick. I already said it live. You pick the table. I'll buy the pack.
Highest score.
You pick it. All yours. You pick whatever table you feel like you're the best at. I'll fucking come on your chest, my dude. I will fuck you up. The challenge is issued. All right. Make your bets, chat. Put them in. All right. You're gonna go with me, the Chad. The big mustache, bicep-ridden man's man who drinks beer and fucks shit up? You're gonna go with little bitch Brennan who hates women? Who you betting who you hedging your bets on, chat?
Fuck's sake.
Who's it gonna be? Easy choice.
Chase is gone. Chase is gone.
Easy choice, dude. I'm the pinball grand master, dude. I'll smack your dick. I will smack your dick.
Jesus.
We take pinball extremely serious here at the World Wars Podcast. This is
neither anymore.
I gotta turn my fucking fan on.
This is serious. Oh, anybody else is welcome too. This is all on Pinball FX3 on Steam. So feel free to join us. If anybody else wants to join us and play some pinball, we can host a little private tournament, and everybody can join it. You know what I mean? And we can pick the table, and everybody can come join us and shit like that. We play on the same table, and you can
pinball.
Yeah, World's Worst Pinball, and you can literally witness the destruction of this little bitch Brendan, dude. It just live on the internet for everyone to see. Everyone to see. 3-ball challenge, motherfucker. I don't like that. That's intimidating. That's Brady getting ready to fucking wire a ball right there. I don't like that on the slightest, dude. Brendan's a Patriots right now. So calm and collected. He already has 8 rings. he's fighting for. Or wait, how many rings did Brady get?
I think with the Patriots, 6.
6. All right, he's already got 5 rings. He's ready to get his 6 right now, dude. This is scary as fuck. But I'll smack you. Brendan. I will. You pick the table, bitch. You have until Tuesday.
He has 7 now because he won a 7th with Tampa Bay.
Nice. 7 rings. That's like Infinity Stone shit right there, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, you can just snap fucking football players out of existence. Goodbye, 49ers. They're just gone.
That's probably for the best.
Adios, Broncos.
Fucking hot in here.
God. Oh yeah, you feeling the pressure?
Heating up, man.
Yeah, you feeling the pressure?
Hot.
Yeah, you know it's coming next week. Look forward to that. Chat 71. You got the podcast to look forward to, and then after 71, you got
pinball
pinball challenge. Jared is gonna stick around for the whole pinball challenge and narrate it too. He already said he would. He said he would do it quietly.
I'll be a ref.
Yeah, no, we need some color commentary. Chase, you want to come do color commentary for the pinball challenge? You come back next week and do. Yeah, that's what we need. We'll do this. We'll set this up. This is gonna be a good stream. Maybe. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good time, dude.
No bullshit.
No bullshit.
No
Brennan's gonna
power
smash.
ups.
No,
Table
nothing.
levels.
Straight 3-ball challenge.
Classic mode.
Yes. Yeah. None of that wizard power fucking bullshit,
None
dude.
of that.
No. Straight 3-ball challenge, dude.
All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm down with your rules. Here's my virtual handshake to you. There you go. Right there. I'm putting it out there. All right. Challenge. Yeah. See, you're not even a fucking gentleman about it. He's just bitch. He's a bitch. Chat. He's a bitch. He can't beat me. So he knows, dude. He knows. I'm the champion, dude. I'm Tyson. I'm gonna eat his children. I'm gonna make orphans of his children. I'm gonna eat his heart. I'm gonna destroy him. There's no getting around me. My defense is impregnable. There's no escape.
What's that one thing you said that was really fucked up?
What to the reporter guy?
Fuck you till you love me.
Yeah, fuck you till you love me. Is that the white one?
Yeah.
I think it was
Insert
like you fucking
after.
with the real N-word now, F-word. Yeah, you like that, don't you? Yeah, I'll fuck you till you love me. I'll fuck you till you love me, white boy. You fucking with the real N-word now. It was something along those lines.
Yeah. It's like, oh, okay.
There's like nothing more terrifying in the world that could happen to you next to a shark coming at you. You know what I mean? Other than Mike Tyson being like, I will fuck you till you love. And he's like staring at the guy while he says it. It's like, oh yeah, there's no mistaking his intention here. He's definitely talking to you. Like, oh yeah, man. I don't think there was a single more terrifying human on the planet next to Bill Cosby other than Mike Tyson in the 90s. You know what I mean? Like, there's nobody else I would be more afraid of. That's fucking scary as shit. If Mike Tyson was trying to fuck with you, that'd be terrifying. Like I said, equally with like Bill Cosby, right? If like he's like trying to fucking do some shit, going like hang out with you and stuff, that's scary as shit, dude. You know it's not gonna go well. Terrifying,
Jesus.
man. Fucking Tyson was scary as shit in his prime, dude. Just smashing through everything. He had no fucking regard for anybody's like well-being or safety. That was good shit. Well, what do you think, guys? Anybody else got anything else you want to bring up, or do you guys want to call it an
What was that
episode?
thing that your work coworker showed you?
Which one? The King Island thing? Is that the thing you were talking about? The amusement park thing? Yeah. That's all the way up at the top of today's chat. There was like an article that I linked.
Oh, there's no video. I wanted to see people die.
No, you don't get to see anything. We just kind of like got a half skim through it because it's like it's pretty fucking funny. No, we're going through it. It's too late now. It's already up. It's really fucking funny. But yeah, it's at the very, very top of today's chat. Basically, from what I understand, I haven't read through all of this. I just kind of got half mentioned it and shit. But it's this place that they had in King Mills, Ohio. And this happened, if you look at the date here, chat.
Of course, it was Ohio. 1991,
this article is from. So this is a
That's
while
the year
back.
I was born.
Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, that's a year after I was born. That's hilarious. But an amusement park where 3 people were killed within a single hour opened its gates to the public on Monday. Blah, blah, blah.
Like when it first opened?
No, I don't think so. That's the whole thing.
It's been open for a while?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was just like
I
a
thought you meant,
random...
Like, this is grand opening. I'm like, ooh, that's not good.
This is a bad start.
They
this
are
is not good.
definitely shut down.
What do you guys think? Should we you want me to just read the article? It's not super long. Yeah, I'm just going to read through it. It's not like crazy long. So, 3 die in amusement park accidents. King Mills, Ohio. An amusement park where 3 people were killed within a single hour opened its gate to the public Monday, but sealed off the scenes of 2 freak accidents for police investigators. They are insane. Just wait. Spokesman at King Island Amusement Park in Southern Ohio said that they were baffled by a series of accidents on Sunday night when 2 men were electrocuted in a shallow pond of water that contained fountain-producing electrical equipment, and a woman fell 60 feet to her death from a ride called the Flight Commander. At this point, quote, at this point, we don't know what happened, Kings Island spokeswoman Carolyn Boss said. That's what we're trying to determine, unquote. The popular park, 25 miles north of Cincinnati, remained open Monday, but barricades and guards kept visitors away from the pond, and the Flight Commander ride was shut down. We're letting things stay the way they are to let inspectors see them as the way when things happened, as park spokesman Steve Edwards said. Rides similar to Flight Commander at 3 other parks, King Dominion in Richmond, Virginia, Great America in Santa Clara, California, and Knott's Berry Farm near Los Angeles were shut down Monday for inspection. The news of the fatalities at Kings Island didn't appear to faze fun seekers from boarding dozens of the other rides that the thousands of people streamed into in the park. I'm not really worried. Scott Medberry, a visitor from Cincinnati. They do a pretty good job here. Killed in the pond at about 9 p.m. were William Heathcott, 20, of Cincinnati, and Daryl Robertson, 20, of Hamilton, Ohio. University of Cincinnati Hospital spokesman...
Almost at Hamilton, Ontario.
Yeah, right? That was like so close. Yeah. University of Cincinnati Hospital spokesman Kerry Hoffman said both apparently died from electrical shock. Timothy Binning, 22, of Cincinnati, was treated for electrical shock when he was in fair condition, said the Bethesda North Hospital spokeswoman Joyce Miller. Parks officials said they believed that Heathcott and Binning had gone into the pond for unknown reasons and suffered shocks before Robertson, a park employee, tried to rescue them and was also electrocuted. So it's like this story. I don't think they're going to mention it in this, but like the ad hominem story that I heard or whatever was like literally like the one guy like touched the water and got like electrocuted as fuck and then fell in the water, and his friend was like, "Oh shit, what's going on?" and like reached in to save his friend, also got electrocuted and then fell in the water, and then the park employee was like, "Oh fuck, what's going on?" and then also fell in the water and got electrocuted. It's so ridiculous. Like, Jesus Christ. But yeah,
this has reminded me of something we don't have time to talk about it because I could go on for about 2 hours on this, but it's a theme park. I encourage you to look it up. It's called Action Park. It doesn't exist anymore. They had to close down.
They made a movie about it with Johnny Knoxville.
What?
Yeah. Yes, 100%. Yeah. It's fucking amazing.
I know that.
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah. It's highly recommended. It's so funny.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's insane.
I've seen that. Apparently, he got super fucked up doing that movie. Though.
There's a quote from Knoxville. I think
the most injured.
Literally, just gonna say that. That's the most he's ever been injured on any movie ever, including all of the Jackass movies. Yeah. He got fucked on that one.
Like it's about a theme park that horribly injured people.
The slide or whatever. Like apparently he got fucked up.
He plays like the park owner. Yeah, he plays like the park owner, you know what I mean? Like whatever the fuck his name was and shit like that, like trying to like rejuvenate the park and bring it back or whatever.
I want to say it was like Gene Mulville or something like that.
Some shit like that, yeah.
Actual dude's name. Hold on.
But 100%, Chad. If you've never seen that, I think it's called Action Park. I'm pretty sure, Action Point or some shit like that. The movie, I can't remember. But it's really fucking funny with Johnny Knoxville. It's great.
Yeah, it's called Action Point.
Action Point, yeah, there we go, yeah. But yeah, it's like that. That's all. It's like a retelling of that like insane park that would operate in like the 70s and 80s and shit that had like no safety restrictions and people like got fucked up all the time, man.
They also didn't enforce like the legal drinking age or anything, so they were just selling alcohol to kids all the time.
Fucking water slide that has a loop in it.
Yeah, the
water slide with a loop.
Upside down loop.
Oh, that's a great idea, dude.
Like literally, hold on. Yeah, it's literally called Cannonball Run.
That's okay. Hold on. You guys look that up. I'll finish the story real quick because we're almost at the end here.
Cannonball Loop, rather.
Ponds near a beer garden. Blah blah blah. The source of the shock is part of the investigation. The water area. Blah blah blah. There we go. About an hour after the pond incident, Candy Taylor, 32, of Todello, fell 60 feet from Flight Commander ride and was taken to Miami Valley Hospital in Dayton, where she died. Flight Commander has pods that hold 2 riders in each who control the action. Riders operate a joystick that can plunge the capsule straight down into a nosedive, climb at steep angles, and spin the capsule in a 360-degree barrel roll. Riders in the open-air capsule cockpits are held in place by a rigged harness that fits over the shoulders and extends down to the waist. Investigators were trying to determine if there might have been a malfunction of Taylor's harness or if she might have somehow slipped out of the harness. Investigators are probing. The Kings Island accidents were from Ohio, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so that's the other lady that died was literally flung out of the flight commander ride 60 feet into the fucking ground. You know what I mean? So, like, think of that flight commander ride for anybody who might know it for, like, Canadian people. I don't know if they have these in, like, in American festivals, but they have those teacup rides with the big wheel. You guys know what I'm talking about? And you you turn the wheel and it like makes your thing spin more and more and shit like that. It's that kind of a ride, but it's a joystick, right? So it's like, you tip it the one way and your whole fucking basket goes upside down and you like pull it the other way and like yeah. So like apparently she like either her harness was either defective or whatever, but when she flung it the one way, she just fucking went. And it just flung her out like 60 feet straight into the fucking ground, just dead. It's like, Jesus Christ. And then on top of that, these two other people like electrocuted themselves in the same day or whatever it was.
This is what it looked like. I got a picture of it.
Oh, of the actual park itself?
Of the ride.
Oh, perfect. Okay, hold on. Let me get down to that.
There's even one that's upside down in that photo.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Perfect, yeah. There you go, chat. Let me show you that. That's the ride that she got flung out of. Jesus Christ. That's a bad situation right there, dude. That's fucking rough as fuck. But yeah, so that was the King Island thing. I was just like, holy Jesus Christ, how did this all happen in one fucking day? That's insanity, dude. That's nuts, dude. But yeah, so that's it.
Like how there's just a loop right at the end of the
Oh, of course, yeah. Hold on, I want to pull that one up too.
People got like mangled and stuck in the top of that, and just like
Yeah, look at this, chat. Like, how ridiculously bad of a decision is this? Oh my god.
From the Wikipedia article covering that ride, like the Cannonball Loop there specifically, it specifically says the resulting slide called the Cannonball Loop was so intimidating that employees had reported they were offered $100, equivalent to $241 in 2020, to test it. Fergus, who described himself as, quote, one of the idiots who took the offer, said $100 did not buy enough booze to drown out that memory.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like it's very worth it for that amount of money, man. I don't know. I don't think I would do that for $200. Like $240 or whatever. Yeah, that seems like a bad fucking choice. That's fucking hilarious, dude. Oh my god.
Holy shit. So the park ran up until like fairly recently, I think. In 2015, Action Park planned to debut another water slide, the Sky Caliber, which would encase riders in a bullet-like capsule for a 90-foot vertical drop and a 30-foot loop at 50 miles per hour and 6 Gs.
Ooh,
That's
okay.
ridiculous.
That's insane. So if you want to just pass out in a bunch of water, this is the ride for you.
Yeah. Have you ever wanted to be rendered unconscious and then dropped into a pool? This is how you do it.
It sounds like the perfect experience for what you've been looking for. 6 Gs? That's insane.
Yeah.
That's fucking ridiculous, dude. Yeah, like you're passing the fuck out. This is not going to end well for you. This is a terrible, terrible idea. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Like there's just a whole the entire this look up the Wikipedia article about this place. It's insane.
Oh, that's so good, dude.
There's
share the podcast around enough and get the shit popular enough where we can like make hundreds of thousands of dollars, and we promise we will open the world's worst water park and we will build things like that. No problem.
we will ignore all regulations.
All of them. I don't give a shit. I'll build this thing on a fucking oil rig in the middle of the ocean so I don't have to deal with regulations. You know what I mean? It's like Jurassic Park. You gotta take a helicopter to get out there.
Aren't they doing that in like one of the Gulf coast, like the countries like Saudi Arabia or something like that? They're building a water park out of an old oil derrick.
Somebody needs to be. That's fucking genius. You can build the greatest rides ever. That's the shit. Yeah, not only will it be in international waters, but as soon as you show up, you got to sign a giant waiver. So like, no, you're not suing me. I'm good.
Wow, those mechanical sharks look real. You're like, yes.
Yes, mechanical.
Yes.
Entirely animatronic, yes.
Also, they had the super go-karts, which were supposed to drive at a maximum of 20 miles per hour. Yeah, but they had governors on them, and the park, like the attendants, knew how to disable the governors.
Oh fuck
and
yeah!
And they would do it all the time, and it would allow them to get up to a max speed of 50 miles per hour.
That's a good time. That's how you have fun with these little things. That's a good time right there, dude.
People would literally just like go like like what you do in video games when you're racing, and you get frustrated, you turn around and you drive head on at people. People were doing that, but with these.
Oh no! Oh no! That's a terrible idea. How did they not predict this?
They also had one that was just like tanks. Like they built little tanks and were like had tennis ball cannons.
Jesus Christ!
They built and mounted to them, and they were shooting tennis balls out of these cannons at each other. Like
this is amazing. This is like that pit fighting sport that like needs to be regulated. This is fucking great.
There's a great podcast that I listened to that did an episode about this. The podcast is called Behind the Bastards, and the episode is called The Libertarian Theme Park of Your Dreams / Nightmare.
That's like every libertarian existence, you know what I mean? You're like, yeah, it sounds great on paper, but then in reality, it's just like a bunch of people with assault rifles doing whatever the fuck they want.
It sounds like great fun until you realize how many people are about to get hurt.
Yeah, it's like, this is not going to end the way you think it is. This is going to be fucking awful. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, what do you think, guys? Should we call it an episode?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah, man. I think we're good at our time here and shit.
Dying, so I think that's perfect.
Nice. Works out good. It all comes together, man. World's Worst Podcast, episode 70 in the bag. Hey. Yeah, man. Yeah. Thanks again, Chase, for joining us, man. It's always a good time having you on and shit, dude. Really appreciate you.
We need to go to this fucking Motorplex or
yeah, no, for sure. That sounds great.
I'll just drive the 14 hours it'll take you to get here, and we'll go.
Yeah, we'll make an excuse out of it. Make a whole trip. It'll be a good time. Yeah, for sure. World's Worst Podcast, 70 in the bag. Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate you, and we'll see you guys next week. And next week, fucking Brennan, you little bitch, that's a pinball challenge. So you get yourself ready. Like I said, you got till Tuesday to pick the table. All right, Tuesday. That's the fucking deadline. You gotta. We're gonna be posting shit on Facebook. So if you haven't liked the Facebook page, go like the Facebook page, because all through this week it's just gonna be like, we'll tag it, make sure you know who's talking about what. But we'll fuck with it. We're talking shit the whole week. It's gonna be a good time. Also jump in the Discord so you can see us talking shit to each other too, because that's gonna be going down in there.
Yeah. Also, it's only 10 hours and 43 minutes to get there.
That's right. That's not so bad.
That's not as bad. That's doable.
That's nothing. But yeah, Brennan, like I said, you got Tuesday till Tuesday. Pick the table.
Okay. All right, bud. Okay.
All right, bud.
Right, yeah.
All right, bud.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
World's Worst Podcast, 70 in the bag. Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate you. See you next week for 71 in the Pinball Challenge when I smack Brennan's bitch ass around. I'll see you guys then. Go Cubs.